Hey guys, how are you all doing today? As usual, as I've discovered in the last couple of sales, I have enjoyed coming live a few minutes early. That way we can say hello to everybody, make sure that the audio is good. So let's do that first before we get too far into it and you guys can't hear me. Is the audio okay with you guys? I will keep an eye here on the chat. Thank you, Ruthie. But before we do too much, let's go ahead, you guys, and get into our hellos. Thank you to everybody for showing up. I really do appreciate you guys taking a little time out of your day, spending it here with me. It really is a humbling experience. So thank you guys so much. The first comment that I can highlight is Miss Shannon. Good afternoon, Shannon. Good morning, good evening, depending. Hello, Deborah. How are you? We got O to be me. Yes, Kyle, I don't have any polar bears, no mermaids today, but we do have, or pixies. I actually don't have any. I have some other cute stuff. I do have some vanity items, so keep an eye out for those. We've got Ruthie B is in the chat. How are you doing, Ruthie? You sound okay. The sound is coming in good. Thank you guys for the feedback. We got Shannon again. Double hello to there, Shannon. How are you doing? We got Karen Gillette. Good afternoon. Poppy, how are you doing out there, lady? Thank you all for joining me. I'm gonna do my best. Miss Pammy Whammy. How are you doing out there, lady? We got Grady Gruppo Vintage Recordings. Hello, good afternoon. Tanya, hello, how are you? Appreciate y'all being here. We got Linda D and Jane. How are you, ladies, today? All everybody's favorite winking and Esco kitty. That's right. It's Miss Enamor. Amy, how are you doing out there, lady? I hope I am going to be busy packing tonight. We got a lot of stuff. Hello there, LaDonna. How are you this afternoon? Glowy lady, thank you for coming in. Lisa, how are you? We got Betty and Brenda. Good afternoon, ladies. Hello, Heather. We got Mr. Norwood. How are you doing out there, Rob? She's sharp. She's not dull. That's right. Hello, Lisa. Misty Meadows mainly, otherwise known as Ellen. How are you doing out there? KBEE, how are you? Thank you for popping in. Good afternoon. We've got Miss Debbie Gutierrez. Hello, how are you? Susan S. and Angie, good afternoon. I'm having a good day so far. I hope that you guys are all having a great day. A time traveler, we got Connie. How are you? Sport shots. What? Your first time? I hope you have a good time. You see some good stuff. If anything, maybe you'll get a couple of laughs. Everybody down in the chat, please make sure to say hello to Sport Shots being the first time here. We've got some great people out there in the community and will definitely make you feel welcomed. Again, hello, Nancy and Selena. How are you? So much. Thank you for coming. Nettie, good afternoon. I love the name as always. Heavy Metal Trinkets. Queen, Madeline. I love the name Madeline. Sandra, hello. How are you? Thank you guys so much for popping in. All right, let's get it rolling, shall we? And hello to everybody out there. Again, thank you guys so much for taking time out of your day, spending it here with me. Obviously, as a small business, I definitely appreciate all of the ways in which you are able to support, of course, for your purchases today. But again, there is no one way that is too small to support a small business. So, as a subscriber, as a commenter, as a thumbs upper or downer, if you really would like, for being here in the chat, for allowing me the privilege of being your background noise today. Thank you guys so much. It really all does add up. To my ability to be here on screen, going out, treasure hunting, trying to find you guys some really good vintage stuff, and really allowing everybody to kind of carry on with some things. So let's go ahead. Let's get into the nuts and berries. Hello to everybody showing up, and I haven't gotten to say hello to. Thank you again, you guys. So today we are going to be doing. Michelle is so nosy. She wants a tour inside of that cabinet. We could probably make that happen in some form of fashion. It wouldn't, I don't know that it would take that all that long. So we'll see what we can arrange for you, Michelle. How about that? So the nuts and berries. Hey Taylor, hello Sally, hello everyone. So nuts and berries. Today, I actually don't have any quick claims. Shocking, I know. We do have a couple of choices. There's a lot of stuff to get through today. Obviously, Misty is in San Diego with Mark. They are definitely enjoying the beach life out there. Beautiful sunny weather, of course, in California, San Diego. That said, it is just me today. And instead of doing a sale today and tomorrow, there will be no Wednesday sale. Everything that I have for sale this week will be today. So definitely grab your coffee, get your wine, bust out your mimosa, whatever it is. There's no judging here. Do it up. Alrighty. Everything is going to be offer up. And speaking of that, we do have our official bid ender. We've got Ruthie B. Lady, thank you so much once again for making being up here doing the sale that much easier. You guys, a round of applause, a little bit of appreciation out there in the chat for Miss Ruthie B. Now, look, as I said before, she's got that West Coast internet, so she is quick on the draw. As always, we are going to be doing our 15-second countdown. I am going to be honoring just in cases. It's not an obligation. You don't have to use it if you don't want to. Just know that I am going to be honoring them. The two things with the just in case, as always, is you want to hold on to those until you begin to hear the countdown. As to when you put that just in case in the countdown, entirely up to you. It might come in after the bid end, okay? And again, if you would like to use just in case, I do ask that people have been an active bidder up until that point. I think it's the most fair thing. That way, everybody kind of knows who the players are. Okay. Keeping in mind that it might be brand new to somebody and they're just trying to figure it all out. Maybe somebody's an old pro at it. They've just come into the sale. They've walked away from the sale and they're just coming back in. So a little bit of grace in that regards. Now, if you are new or it's been a while since you've purchased with me, as always, I'm going to need your contact information. You're going to simply email it to the Cult of Vintage at Yahoo. It is the banner that you're going to see pop up sporadically throughout the sale. It is the pinned comment, that is that blue rectangle that you're seeing at the top of the chat. And if anything else, it is, of course, in the description of the video. Hello, Steele. Going to need a couple of things. One, I'm going to need your real name. If it is, or let's do it like, I'm going to need your YouTube username, your real name, if it is different than your username, your full shipping address. Of course, you want to definitely make sure you put in that zip code. That way I can get you the discounted calculated shipping. That means that you pay what I pay, and I do pass those savings along to you. And of course, the email address that you use for PayPal. If you do not have PayPal, you can still purchase. Send the same email with the same information. Just indicate that you don't have PayPal, and I will be able to reply to that email with a guest link through PayPal. You won't have to sign up for an account. You can use any credit or debit card that you would like. And the added bonus is that you're going to still get the buyer protection on that. So I am going to be shipping, obviously, out of Ohio. I think a lot of you recognize the cabinet behind me. So shipping will be out of Ohio today. So I will say that it does make it, I've noted that it does make it cheaper for most of you in regards to shipping. Now let's talk about invoicing. You guys know that I really do pride myself on getting you guys your invoices out the same day of the sale. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all invoices out this evening. So please keep in mind, if you don't get your invoice from me tonight, I did not forget about you. Everybody will have their invoice out by tomorrow afternoon. Okay. It's just a lot. I don't think it's too bad. I might be able to do it all tonight. I'm just going to have to play it by ear. So again, I do just want to let you know that. I think that's about it. Enough of the chitter chatter. Let's get into the sales, shall we? Wide variety of items. Let me put myself on mute. A wide variety of items. We've got textiles, we've got glass, we've got metal, we've got jewelry. We've got it all for you today. I don't have any pottery though. We even have some one of a kind artisan pieces here. Okay, I am excited to bring you guys these items today. She's actually here with us. She's observing, kind of checking it all out, and we'll get into a little bit more detail in that in just a moment. I will say that when we get to those items, and I'm going to remind you that her website is actually direct link in the description of the video. So all you have to do is click on that link. If you're seeing things that you're really enjoying, and I think that you are, you can go directly to the website and purchase directly from her. But we're gonna have a good time with that. All right, let's do it. Let's throw in a start bid, okay? We're going to start our first item off, you guys, off at $16. Ruthie, don't cheat. Jeez. We're going to start the first items off at $16. You are going to get both of these. I am hitting a lag. There it is. We're starting it off at 16. You get both. There is no choice. These are both vintage enamel flower pins, okay? We are seeing, of course, our Y backs on them. This one is a little, I don't know that it's like rusted or pitted. When you see the front, I think you're going to understand better. It is the color bleeding through the white. Okay. So our first flower is our red and white, really good condition, nice, bright and shiny. And you're also got, and I think these make a really cute pair, especially for kind of like your 4th of July or your patriotic kind of days. You're getting also the blue and the white. Please note on the blue and the white, to this petal right here, we do have a small scratch. Okay. So you do have a small scratch on that one. But you are going to get both of the flower brooches. There is no choice, and we're starting it off at 16. I will tell you, I didn't do a whole lot of measurements today. I got a couple in, but not a whole lot. They both measure 2.5 inches in diameter. 2.5 inches in diameter. You just tried the link and it's not working. Okay, Susan, I do appreciate that feedback. I'm going to go ahead and make sure then that I fix that one for you. So we have 2 for 16. If nobody's interested, I'm going to set them to the side because we got a lot of stuff to get to, you guys. Okay, so I'm going to set those over here. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Let me start a new one for you. Okay, my cap lock is being hateful. Let's do let's do this. So I've got a little bit of ephemera. Let me grab it here for you. Ooh. Wait. Now I got to figure out what ones I had with what. All right. We're going to do some ephemera here. We're going to start the lot off at $12. You're going to get everything. You're going to get 2 beautiful postcards and 1 really unique. Oh, Brooke said it worked for her. Oh, it does. Molly says it does work. Okay. So it might just be a little technical glitch. Okay, this is taped shut, so I'm not going to rip it on camera. Look at this, you guys. It's like what is her name? Circe and Cupid, right? Greek mythology, I think, is kind of what they did with it. All right, so it is working for most people. The link is working for most people. Now, it is a stunning, beautiful, lightly embossed postcard, obviously antique. We've got Love's Errand to My Valentine. It does have script from February 14th. However, the postmark, I can't really make out the date on that one, okay? But there's no rips or tears to it. So that is piece 1. Piece 2, now this one is dated 1909. It is just 2, but there is no other inscription. Look at the colors on this one. Hello, Roses Rose. So again, absolutely beautiful. The color saturation on this one, I absolutely love. And again, we have 2 little cupids or fairies because they do have their butterfly wings watering the bush, the Sacred Heart here. So we do have our stamp on that one. Like I said, it is addressed, but there is no notation here on the side. So those are the first 2 pieces that you're going to get. Okay, both antique Valentines. And the third piece is, let me make sure I put this the right way. Okay, so we've got this little, almost like a looking glass, if you will. Okay, however, I did it backwards. Look at that. Okay, so that is obviously your back. It is strung together. We have a two, but there's no other inscription on it. Okay, but you unfold it. Look at that. Is that, look? So it's like a fan, is what it does. And it says a Valentine's message. I believe these are like bleeding hearts, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I am not the best person with my florals. Robin, I got you in it at 12. So again, you're going to get all three of these pieces. They're beautifully framed, or you can put them in your flower frogs if you would prefer. I think this one would really deserve being framed because, again, it's so unique. The postcards, I think that the images are absolutely beautiful. The condition is really good for their age. This one says printed in Saxony, beg pardon. Let me put it up that way for you. So again, you're going to get all three of the antique Valentines. Let's put that the right way for you. Alrighty. So we've got Leslie is in it at 15. Robin, thank you also for your bid. There is no choice. You get all three. And ladies, I'm going to start your countdown. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. It's always weird to watch it in real life and then on the phone because there's, yeah. All right, ladies, I've got your just in cases. There is our Valentine's bid end. Thank you, Ruthie B. Do appreciate it. Let me highlight that. So we have Leslie with a just in case of 20. However, Robin came in with that just in case of 27. So at 21, congratulations and thank you, Robin. You are getting the set of three for $21. Lady, I'm going to get you written down here. We'll keep those on the screen so you don't have to stare at my slack-jawed self. Robin. All right, Miss Robin, I got you, lady. So let's see. Do you guys want to mix it up? Let's go ahead and mix it up. Let's do some glass. Let's do, oh, it's right there. Actually, let me cross that off. Boom, boom, boom. We're going to start our next piece off at, guess what, you guys? Just $12. Thank you, Robin. I appreciate it. Starting the next piece off at $12, we do have some absolutely beautiful, and it is that dark green carnival glass. So we do have like our, let's call this like a berry bowl, if you will. Obviously, it's a little bit taller, so almost top hat in style. And of course, you have that absolutely beautiful green carnivalized. Let's make it a word. It's carnivalized, but you do have a lot of flex on the marigold in there. And I think that it's a beautiful combination versus doing like that orange or that amber. I think that it gives it a little bit more of a high end look. Personal opinion on it. Okay. Some people love their marigold carnival glass. There are no chips. There are no cracks to the piece. And I'm loving that interior floral design. Deborah, I see you first at 12. Robin, I got you at 15. Nancy Steele, I also see you ladies in at 12. You guys, thank you again for the bids. And again, there's something about that marigold carnival effect with the green glass that these are my colors. I will tell you that. I think that they're easy to decorate with. This is great. Again, if you love your earth tones, this is a beautiful autumnal piece if you would like, or if you're just a lover of your carnival glass. Okay. I can get you a quick measurement. Miss Sharp is in it at 17. Let's do a height. The tallest is at, the tallest it's at 2 7/8 inches. It does not glow, Poppy. No. At its widest, 5. So 2 7/8 inches to the ruffle, and we're at 5 inches wide. So Miss Deborah is in it at 18. I just said no, like I tried to, no, it does not. Okay. I had a UV light on everything just to make sure. Poppy Lady got you in it at 19. Thank you guys so much for the bids. Let's do your countdown. Here we go. Look at that. It just like blends in with the sunshine. I love it. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid and. Jane, you're right. I think it could go in a St. Patrick's Day display. You are absolutely right. And it would be nice just to kind of have like a muted toned piece in there. Maybe if you're using more traditional, kind of like that Kelly green to kind of pull it down a little bit, have a little bit of different shades in there. There is, Ruthie girl, what is that? It's a juggling. Oh, it's a carnival. I got you, Ruthie. I'm picking it up. There's our carnival bid and thank you, Ruthie. Poppy Lady, you had high bid at 19. Miss Robin Watson came in with her just in case of 41. So at $20, a congratulations and a thank you again, Miss Robin. You're getting your carnival glass at $20. All right, get you written down here, lady. What do we want to do? Let's just keep it chewing along. How about we do that? Let's do, I am going to start our next piece off, you guys, at $20. I agree, Anne. Some of that carnival glass goes crazy high. Again, a lot of it is dictated by overall aesthetic and the color of glass that's used. We're going to start this next item off at $20. It is a glass paperweight. I do have some residue on it. My apologies. Look at this. Do you see that beautiful? It almost has a orchid effect to it. So we've got this beautiful, very delicate orange petal, almost a tangerine. We have like a turquoise or a peacock. Let's call it more of a peacock stamen to it. And look at that bubble in there. Yeah, the green carnival is one of my favorites. Green typically is a little bit older. Okay. So gorgeous floral paperweight. There's no chips, there's no cracks to it. I love the delicacy of the petals in here. It's almost quite frail, if you will. Like it could just be blown away in the wind, but that interesting teardrop effect to it. I will say this as I'm looking through it in all of the light, like right here where our teardrop is, I don't know if it's picking it up, but there's almost like a marbling effect on the interior of the glass. You can kind of see it right here, but you definitely see that in real life. So obviously it is a semi-rough or a satin bottom here where they polished it out, but great weight to it. I think you all are familiar with about the weight that those ethereal, thank you, Chloe. So we are at approximately 3.5 inches tall, 3.5 inches tall on that one. Poppy, it kind of matches your avatar there, huh? Hello, Laura. How are you today? All right, Poppy's in it at 20, and let's go ahead and start the countdown. Here we go. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Bid and. I think that shows it a little bit better there for you. Oh, Oklahom's coming in at 20. Papa came in at 22. Boom. There is our there's our floral bid and thank you, Ruthie. Oklahoma tried to get it at the 21. Poppy wasn't playing around. She came in at 22. Miss Poppy, thank you so much. Do appreciate it. Congratulations. Lady, it is coming to you at 22. You got it. All right. Let's I'm gonna set there. All right, what do we want to do? You guys, let's do. I want to do something really interesting. Apparently, 12 is the magic number today. because we're going to start our next item off at $12 also. All right. It is this composition book. Okay, plain Jane, nothing really special about it. Okay, obviously we can tell it is a little bit older. All right, I do want to let you know that the pages have separated from, I got you, Poppy, that the pages have separated from the binding. However, the contents, I think really, it's one of those things where it's really easy to overlook. This was Denise Harvell's out of Columbus, Ohio. So we do, of course, that's right, Karen. Let work know that this is far more important. Alrighty, so we've got our inscription here on the front out of Columbus, Ohio. So again, the pages have separated, and it is, of course, the court. Okay. The pages are still in really good condition. Hey, Laura, how are you doing, fat birds? You guys, it is from 1930. It is Your Stars and How to Know. It's by Miss Evangeline Adams, world famous astrologer. It is, they went through and clipped things out of the newspaper on all of the astrological signs. And then what they did was they dated the birth dates for the appropriate signs. So here we have Taurus, okay? It's really interesting reading. It's got different traits, of course, of the different signs. All of the months are represented. The discoloration that you're seeing is the adhesive that was used on the previous page, okay? So there's nothing that's missing. It's just that you're seeing that adhesive from the previous page. Gotcha, Robin. Robin's in a mood today. And here we've got June 22nd to July 20th. Cancer Power, y'all know it. Miss Pammy Whammy is in it. Let's go ahead. Um, let's see. Persons born strongly under its influence, that is from June 22nd through July 23rd, are therefore apt to have sensitive stomachs. I've heard this before. At least they do well to guard against faulty digestion and gastric disturbances generally. In short, Cancer has a good deal to say about our daily habits of eating and drinking. I mean, I really don't. I say if it makes you happy, go for it, right? Um, let's see. Now it's ruling planet, the one which most influences people born strongly under the influence of this sign is the moon. Knew that. Of course, the moon isn't a planet in the Noah Webster sense, but it is to all intents and purposes, so far as its astrological influence goes, and therefore the characteristics of the moon are to a great extent the characteristics of the sign Cancer and of people born under its sway. It is the most sensitive of the heavenly bodies and the most changeable, and for this reason its influence is often upsetting and diffusive. Fancy words are in there. All right. So again, you're going to see that is repeated for all 12 of the signs. And of course, there is a little bit of an introduction there that you're seeing at the beginning. As I said, the pages are separated from the binding. As you are seeing, though, the pages themselves, really good condition. 1930. 1930 is when this is from. Bam. Okay. Miss Pammy Whammy, you're at 13. Let's go ahead and start the countdown. I just could not pass this up. Okay. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid and Miss Nancy's in it at 15. Ladies, thank you all so much for the bids. Do appreciate it. Oh, Nancy got your just in case at 20. Oh, Miss Deanna. Oh, Robin. Gotcha. Oh, there's our book bid end. Ladies, thank you. Thank you, Ruthie, for the bid end. Let me pause that there. Okay, so Miss Nancy had the bid of 15. Miss Deanna, how you doing, lady? Came in with a bid of 18. Nancy had a just in case of 20. However, Miss Robin Watson, she's trying to go for a full house today, you guys. Miss Robin at 21, lady, congratulations and thank you. You're getting your 1930s astrological scrapbook here. Let me get you written down. Appreciate it. Okay. All righty. We'll set that here to the side. How are we doing here? Hmm. What do we want to do? Let's do a choice item. We're going to do that. They're adorable. I'm sad to see them go, but not choice star, choice start. Let's try that again, Michael. Colin. Let's find the items on here. All right, we're going to start choice off at $15. Of course, you guys, as always, with the choices, the high bid gets to choose whichever one they want first, or if they prefer, they could get both. Entirely up to them. So we've got some made in Germany figurines. The one has, pardon me, made in Western Germany. One of them has the stamp. We're seeing it here very, if we can focus, we're seeing it there very lightly in the blue stamp. Okay. The other one, unfortunately, does not have the stamp. You know, the more that I'm looking at these, I almost wonder if they're global. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. But you will have choice between your two Western German anthropomorphic boxer figurines. Okay. Quite literally, we've got our little boxer here, and then we've got our boxer businessman. Notice the his blue sports coat with the yellow polka dots. A really interesting color combination here. But he is quite the dapper fellow with his red tie on. Now, I will say on Mr. Businessman, look at the expression. On Mr. Businessman, we do have a small chip. It's you can feel it, but it's almost like the paint. I wouldn't say that the ceramic has been chipped, but the paint has been chipped. Okay, so attention right there on that one. Mr. Boxer does not have any condition issues. The paint is beautiful, semi-glossy glaze to it, so they're not overly shiny, but they're not a matte. Okay, so I do see, ladies, thank you both so much. Deborah, I got you in at 15. However, Miss Glowy was the first 15 that I saw. So you'll choose between boxer, literally, or businessman. You can choose both. The expressions are definitely what sold me on them. But again, both Western German. Let's get you some measurements here. They're approximately the same height, and they are standing at approximately 4 inches. 4 inches. Okay. So boxer, there is a paint chip. No, businessman. Wait. Yeah, businessman has the paint chip to the top of the ear. It's very hard to see, especially because of the white. It almost looks like it blends in. Okay. That's the manager. Joanna, I didn't even think. So we got the boxer manager and the boxer. Put him up. Put him up. All right. So Miss Debbie Gutierrez is in it at 20. Thank you for the feedback, Joanna. I wouldn't have never even thought of it. Let's go ahead, you guys. Approximately 4 inches tall, Western Germany. Let's do your countdown. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. So you can choose between the boxer or the manager. Oh, goodness. I love the paint on these though too, but doesn't it have a very goble kind of how they did the like the black wash to it? All right, there's our boxing bid and thank you, Miss Ruthie B. All right, so we had high bid was to Miss Debbie Gutierrez. However, Chloe came in with her just in case of 27. Tracy came in with her just in case of 30. So Tracy, lady, at 28, you can choose between boxer or businessman or manager. You can choose one or both if you would like. We do have Miss Glowy at backup at 27. So you just let me know, Miss Thomas, which one or both. Oh, Tracy's going for the boxer. You've got it. Now, Glowy, no obligation. You know how it works, lady. Would you be interested in the manager or businessman at 27? Or yeah, 27. Tracy, you're getting them for 28. Math. I just never found it to be like a fun subject. You know what I mean? Well, hello, Michael Rogers from the UK. Thank you for making us international. Oh, what's going on? Kyle, are you having a bad day? Love to you. Love to you. Chloe's sad about splitting them up, but she's going to take one. You got it, Chloe. Appreciate you, lady. We got you at 27. Oh, fancy. Okay. Do I put them both in? I was going to sell like the oranges together and then the whites together. All right. Well, let's do this. Let's do this, you guys. Got it. Thank you, ladies. All right. I've got a choice for you. This is the first of Miss Mattin's items that we are going to have, and I can't find them on my list, of course. 3 watercolors. Okay, here we go. This is going to be a choice. Okay. You get 2 per choice. I'm going to show them here to you. Now, back in the day, back in September, the first person that kind of introduced you to her work was Ariana. Don't forget, Ariana, the Withering Cottage, her sale is tonight at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So she bought some great pieces, and you guys are going to have the opportunity to get some of these again today, and we'll have some other really fun things that you've not seen on a YouTube sale. You're going to get 2, okay? Your first choice, okay, will be the 2 jack-o'-lanterns here in the white. These are the ugly pumpkins. They are signed and dated because Molly is a professional artisan, as I am not. So that is your first choice. You'll get the 2 little white pumpkins. These are polymer clay. They are, of course, hard. They are hand sculpted and hand painted. So you get a set of 2 white, or high bid can choose whichever one or both if they would. Oh, sorry, Deborah, I see at 15, but Miss Becca was first at 15. Or you can choose the orange. Each has their own little personality to them. I don't think they're ugly. I think they're absolutely adorable, though, right? Again, they are signed and dated. These are fresh from 2023. How crazy it is. Ruthie's pumpkins are on her main shelf. You'll see right back in there, there's some snowmen. They're just absolutely adorable, you guys. So you can choose between 2 orange. Let me not drop them. Or you can choose 2 white. So again, high bid, you'll get white or orange, and this will be a set. Okay. The only choice. Enchanté, Miss Vicky Laurence. How are you? Bro, I know you're breathing a sigh of relief out there. All right, so we've got, okay, Gina's in at 22. Thank you, Gina. I'm going to shout them out since my hands are full right now. Again, you'll choose between white, you'll choose between orange. You can choose all 4 if you would like. And the added bonus, because she's here with us today, you're going to, wait, look at this. You get the little crate, so I stick in there. Look at, I mean, you can display it like that even. I think that's super cute. Okay. So those will come, of course, with your choice today. You guys, thank you so much for the bids. 2 orange. Yes, she is, she said. Or 2 white. Hey, Barb, how are you doing out there? Alrighty. Again, all of them are signed. Again, Molly's website is down in the description. Gina's at 22, and let's go ahead, you guys, and start the countdown. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. I love them. I like too, though, that the hat or their stalks are kind of like hats. I mean, Becca got your just in case. There is our jack-o'-lantern bid end. Okay, Miss Joan, I got your just in case of 30. You got it, lady. Okay, so at 26, Joan, you're having high bid. Do you want the orange set? Do you want the white set or do you want both sets? Becca, you're going to be back up at 25. Okay, lady? Thank you guys so much for the bids. You do whatever ones you want, lady, or both. The joy of them. Okay, Joan is going to get the orange. Let me get you written down. All right, Miss Joan, you've got orange set at 26. Now, Becca, there's no obligation on you, lady. Do you want the white set at 25? Do you, Becca? But do you? Oh, Becca wanted the white. It worked out for the best then. Congratulations, lady. You're both getting the set that you wanted. Becca, let me get you written down here. Joan, Joan lady. All right, Miss Joan. All right. Now, Joan, you are a new buyer to me. Congratulations and thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Joan, don't forget to go ahead and send me that contact information right here at the cult of vintage at yahoo.com. Again, the only thing that you're going to need to include is your YouTube username, your real name, if it's different than your YouTube username, your full shipping address, including, of course, that zip code so that I can get you the calculated discounted shipping and the email address that you use for PayPal. Again, this goes for everybody that if you don't have PayPal, that doesn't mean that you don't get to buy anything. I want you to just go ahead, send the same email, same information, and I'm going to send you a link that's going to let you check out as a guest so you don't have to sign up for anything. Use whatever credit, debit card that you want, and you still get you that buyer protection. Okay. Do you guys want to do this one's really special. This next piece is really special. I love this, and it almost got kept, not gonna lie. Let's just go ahead and let's do another Miss Molly piece, shall we? I'm loving this one. Okay, it's like, okay, this next one, we're going to start at $25. I absolutely adore it. Hello, Lisa. Hello to everybody that has joined me out there. Thank you so much for being with us today. If it is your first time and you're feeling it, go ahead, say hello. It's my first time here. Again, great people out there in the chat. We're definitely going to make you feel quite welcome. All right, our next piece, woo, I'm caught up here, you guys. Total measurement on this is 7 1/4. 7 1/4. Camping mom life. I love to go camping. It's been far too long since I've been able to go camping. Hello, camping mom life. How are you? Thank you for saying hello and thank you for being here. Are we ready? Now, this is another Miss Molly piece. Are you ready? Are you ready though for it? Look at the little, see the little pumpkin on top? We've got a little, now this is an acrylic cloche, okay? But you're gonna get 3 stacked jack-o'-lanterns in there with the little mossy detail. We finished it out here with the orange glitter ribbon. I will say this, there's a little bit a fall on it. So if you're like, glitter, just handle it carefully. But again, you're in an acrylic cloche. This has been glued on, okay? So everything is all glued together. But look at this. You're getting the 3 stacked ugly pumpkins. They've got great personalities to them. Hello, Linny's Moose got loose. She's been a long time lurker. Thank you guys so much for showing up today. We've got a new one. Hello, Sarah from the UK, her first time. Ladies, thank you so much for joining in today. All right, so again, an original Molly Mattin. These are, of course, all handmade, hand painted, from the little pumpkin on the top to our 3 jack-o'-lanterns inside. Again, an acrylic cloche. We do have the green and brown moss effect to it. I think that displays quite beautifully. Is it a Halloween piece? Sure. If you're a lover of Halloween, why not leave it out year round, But again, great for your Halloween. I think you can leave it out for your fall so you can kind of sneak him out there in late August, early September. I mean, they're little jack-o'-lanterns. They've got some big personalities to them. They're all happy. He's kind of the derpy one. He's the cynical one. He's the grumpy one. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right, Miss Diane, thank you for your bid. And we've also got Miss Connie's coming in it at 27. Again, total height is 7 1/4, 7 1/4. Hello, Jana. How are you today? He's out there somewhere watching. All right. So it's nice and light. If you drop it, the lid might, but it seems to be glued on there really tight, so you don't have to worry about it. And it's lighter too for shipping. Okay. So Miss Connie's in it at 27. Again, thank you guys for the bids. You're getting everything that you see here as displayed. It's ready just to quite literally be stuck on a shelf. No fuss, no muss to that one. Let's do your countdown, guys. Here we go. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Love the name. Lenny's Moose got loose. Diane, I got you in it at 28. Thank you, lady. Richard's lurking. What is that? A mature woman bid end. Thank you, Ruthie. Diane, you got that bid of 28. Thank you, everyone, for your bids. Diane, lady, congratulations and thank you. You are getting the whole set here, the whole shebang, ready to display at $28. Congratulations and thank you. Let me get you written down here. I'm going to be mean and we're going to switch it up now because my favorite pieces, the things that you've not seen yet on a YouTube sale, we're going to hold on to those for a little bit. Like I am in love with these and yeah, wait till you guys see it. Okay, let's do start. What do we want to do? Let's go ahead and let's do those. I've got a little, they're two vanity pieces. They're little perfume bottles. Here we go. Now this is going to be for the set. So there, again, there is no choice on this. We're going to start the set off at $15. Hello, oh, loyalist Rose. You're more than a lurker. The Velvet Lounge, Snowy, Connecticut. Snowy, Ohio, right? Okay, we're gonna get this set, and I saw these and I fell in love with them because they're simple, but they're very elegant. I think it's got a very sophisticated look to it. These are both ceramic. Okay, so we have obviously a white glaze with the gold detailing to them. All right, again, this is for both of the stoppers, neither is damaged. So we have unglazed ceramic or porcelain, pardon me, porcelain on the interior. That, of course, would allow you, if you would want, to use them for perfume to grab a hold of that fragrance. Now, they seat very well inside of here. Obviously, they're ceramic, so they're not perfect. I would not call them airtight. If you would put in, especially a modern fragrance, you may have evaporation. So if you did want to use it for a fragrance, I would say maybe like an essential oil. Okay. Now, they both have their print as well as their original foil sticker. They are an rice product, of course, hand painted. They are a made in Japan piece. Okay. So it is, here we go. An It's literally an rice product. Okay, there's no chips, there's no cracks to either of them. They both, of course, have their gold marking as well as their original foil sticker. Hello, Tina. How are you doing out there? Hey, and W and Audrey, lady, thank you guys so much for stopping in. You do, of course, have that gold detailing there on your stopper. I think that these are lovely. You wouldn't have to use them on a vanity or in a bathroom. I think that this sculpt on these kind of giving you like a little bit of a Grecian feel to them. But oh my goodness, these would be great on a bookshelf, kind of like little finials. This is what they really look like to me. Or you could put them in a bathroom on a vanity tray, just a little pop of color. Again, white and gold, or let's call it's not like a snow white. I think you guys, it's reading pretty true there. What was I going to say? I don't know, not that important, I guess. So again, use them for their intended purpose, or for just like a little accent. Okay. No chips, no cracks. Both have their foil sticker, an rice product made in Japan. I just think they're very elegant, right? Go into a lot of different decors. So let's go ahead. We got Miss Audrey in it at 18. This is for the set. And let's do your countdown. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Again, not choice, you're getting both. Okay. I agree. It could work with Art Deco 100%. I think they could go farmhouse though too if you really wanted to. The shabby chic. Bam. There is our dress bid end. Ruthie's trying to keep me on. Jana, your just in case came in right after the bid end, lady. So, Miss Audrey, thank you everyone for your bids. Miss Audrey, congratulations, lady. Thank you. You're getting the set at 18. Jane has just a few perfume bottles, she is saying. All right, Audrey, let me get you written down. Gotcha, Audrey. Again, thank you so much. Okay. Um, let's go ahead and do this. We're going to get crazy. I've got a crazy choice right now for you. I do. This is a crazy choice. You can choose one, you can choose two, you can choose all three. It's going to be entirely up to you. I've got a choice of Fenton Glass for you. Yeah, I said it. We're going to start choice off at $40. There are three choices for you, okay? Let's talk about our first one. Our first one is our satin glass hand painted Santa. Now, all three of them do have their Fenton sticker. Okay. So he is glass, he is hollow on the interior. He is a limited edition. Let's see if I can get it. So 4,750. This particular one is 3,315. No, is 3,315, and it was hand painted. And of course, we do have our signature on the interior. There's no chips, there's no cracks. This glass has been fully painted. Okay, Sally got you in it at 40. So that is choice number one. We do have a little bit of the glitter to the Santa sack there. He's pulling his toys out. Just don't take it there. Okay, so he's kneeling. He measures, this is choice number one. Lisa got you in it at 45. Thank you, lady. 6 inches. So first choice is kneeling Santa. Kneeling Santa. Second choice, are we ready for it? I said it was all Fenton. That's right. Second choice, this one, again, has his Fenton sticker on it. This is more of like a Father Christmas. Look at that. That beautiful custard satin glass. This one obviously has more paint accents. It's not fully painted like Kneeling Santa has been. Okay. He's got some beautiful, I love the holly and berry on here. And again, he's been hand painted. Look, the original, where am I at? The original Fenton sticker is even in there. I love those little details. Ladies, thank you so much for the bids. Sally, I see you also at 51. So this one was hand painted by V. Addins, Addins. This is what I'm reading it to be. So again, this is a custard satin glass. Look at that. He's a, hey, Karen Lord, how are you doing? I love it. I love the colors. He's a bit more simplistic back here on the back. Sally got you in at 53. So this is choice number 2. But remember, I said you had 3 choices. Yes, I did. So Father Christmas here stands at 8 inches. 8 inches. So this is choice 2. Then our third and our final Santa Claus is again another Fenton with, so those two do not glow. However, this one in the Burmese, he does in fact glow. So he will fluoresce. We do, of course, have our Fenton sticker on this one. Again, it is hand painted. This is D Balm, I think. D Balm. So again, we have our artisan signature on the interior. And this is in the Burmese. So you do have the X, I will in fact ship to the UK, keeping in mind it can be pricey. But yes, I will. Suzanne, I got you in it at 55. So this is, again, none of the pieces have any chips or cracks on them too, by the way. He, again, is also at approximately 7 inches tall. And this is, of course, in your Burmese. Look at that. This little sleeping kitty. And he's got like pink roses detailed. Look at his back. Okay. The flashlight. I don't know because I'm in such bright light. Yeah, it's barely. Well, okay. You can kind of see it. I've got forward facing ring lights. I got the sun behind me, but yes. So our final, this will be Cat Santa. Cat Santa here is, of course, in the Burmese, and he does, in fact, fluoresce. Okay. So we've got Burmese, we've got Father Christmas, and we've got Kneeling Santa. You can choose 1, 2. Look, you choose all 3 if you wanted to. Okay. Connie, I got you in it at 58. Sally is in it at 60. You choose 1, 2, or whatever combination up to all 3. And let's go ahead. And I think so too. Hey, I said it was mega. I mean, I've got Fenton Glass Santas here as a choice. Why not? Miss Sally's got high bid. Let's do it. Yeah, the cat, all 3 of them are signed. All 3 are artisan signed by their painters. Okay. My pleasure, X. Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate you. Let's do it. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Santa bid end. Ho, ho, ho. That's right. High bidder. Oh, okay. Connie's at 61. Suzanne's at 65. Sally got your just in case is 70. There is our Santa bid end. Whew, that was right down to the wire. All right, ladies, thank you so much for the bids. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, Ruthie, for that bid. And Suzanne had high bid at 65. Miss Sally B came in with that just in case of 70. So at 66, Miss Sally, you get first pick. You can choose at 66 Burmese, Father Christmas, or Kneeling. You can choose 1, 2, or if you'd like, all 3. Okay, well, Miss Sally, congratulations and thank you. I really do appreciate that. All 3 are going to Miss Sally. I don't know. At 66, hey, Sally, guess what? I got something special for you. I do. What I was going to do is I was going to say, the top 2 highest bids, but Miss Sally's getting all 3. Sally, what is being included with your 3 Santas today? You're going to get 2 of these. I only have 2 that are available. Um, Now, I don't believe these are actually Fenton, but they are pricey. I know that somebody at some point spent $20 on it. But you're getting these 2 wood stands that they're dremeled out here so that you do have the light. They are fully functional. Okay. Now, they do have a toggle switch, both. So you're going to get 2 of these, but these you can set your Santas on and light them up. Yeah, you can. Sally, you're getting 2 of these included with your Santas. Surprise, lady. Congratulations and thank you again. So you get 2 of these, and they both do, of course, work. They're identical. They're identical. All right. Well, let me set these ho-ho-hos here to the side so we don't drop or break anything. And I do have a good bit of Fenton Glass here for you if you did see the previews, you guys. All right, switch those out. I know, I think so too. Burmese is kind of the, it's like a, it really can range depending on when they were made. It's kind of like a yellowy, a very soft, pale yellowy up to almost like a light lime green, typically with like a rose. And then it's almost like a slag glass, if you will. All right, let's do our next. Y'all want to do some more glowing glass? Let's just go ahead and do that. We're going to start our next piece off at $25. Whoa, not 225. $25. I don't have any decanters today. No, sorry. All right. This is Depression era, 1920s, 1930s. It is in a green uranium glass with absolutely gorgeous green detailing to it. This is the Cambridge glass, and I love the little nodule on here, kind of like a fleur de lis, right? Flower of life en français, oui. There's no chips, there's no cracks to this. It is a three divided dish. Okay. Again, we've no chips, no cracks. And yes, this thing does light up like nobody's business. Unfortunately, in broad daylight with those forward facing lights, it's a little, well, you know what we can try to do here? Let's do this. We can take those off. I don't know that it's going to, there we go. So I'm not getting the best, but without light, with light. Okay. So your three dish here does, of course, glow. Let's take a look at this lid, though. Look at that. Glowy gotcha at 27. Jen, I was seeing it 25. Thank you, lady. Look at that gorgeous gold scrolling on there. There's no paint loss to it. It is a strong glower, that is for sure. So it's not just a shower, but it is a glower. Let me tell you what. So gorgeous. And this is applied. So it's like transferred on. It's not hand painted. But look at that. It is in excellent condition. You even get a thumbprint right there with your purchase, y'all. And I love that top, that fleur de lis. Let's see if we can, well, without, with. I apologize. It's just one of those things when you're in broad daylight, how, boom, there we go. So you're getting a little bit better of the glow there. No chips, no cracks. Again, this is 1920s, 1930s. It is Cambridge glass. It is the three divided dish. I love it without it even fluorescing, without the glow to it. That green and that gold are a beautiful combination. It's just a beautiful, beautiful combination. Alrighty, guys, I will catch up. We got Glowy at 27. We got Miss Audrey at 30. Denise, I'm seeing you also at 30. Sandra ain't playing around. She just threw it down at 50. Denise said, that's cool. Audrey said, gotcha, gotcha. Okay, Sandra is really not playing at 65. Ladies, thank you so much. Okay, Denise is at 70. Limber up those fingers. We're going to go ahead and do the countdown for you, ladies. Thank you. So it is smashy. I agree there, Grady. Let's do the countdown. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, hello, 2, 1, bid end. This flashlight is okay. When we Misty Pate and Mark Pate got me an even brighter one, but it's heavier. And this one I put in my pocket when we go shopping, so it's usually the one I travel with. And it fits in my console better. I should really. Bam! There is the fleur de lis bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie. Thank you, everyone, for your bids. Really do appreciate it. Miss Sandra, lady, you are getting the Cambridge Glass Uranium for $80. My goodness, thank you so much. I'm going to get you written down here, Miss Sandra G. Okay. Um, Let me put this light back on. I'm going to blind myself because it's going to jump back on full strength, of course. Maybe it won't. Let's take it down a little bit. Oh, Oh, TSA says nope to the lithium battery. That's unfortunate because they really work a lot better. And a lot of those stronger powered, those LED lights, Taylor probably knows, many of you probably know, is that things that, like, if I have this, it may in fact contain uranium, but because the bulb strength isn't strong enough, it won't fluoresce. But when I have my bigger one, it is stronger, so then it will show that it is fluorescing. So that's just one of those things. Um, all right. One of my favorite things, I'm going to bring it to you guys. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wanted to keep it, but we're just gonna do it. I love this piece. Um, I think it's gonna go into a lot of different decors, and they're harder to get, gosh darn it. We're gonna start it off at $30. If, of course, anybody is interested, you are going to get, it's heavy, let me not drop it. Here we go. We're gonna try. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Look at that. You're getting your crystal ball. You are getting your griffin stand in the brass, and you're also getting your crystal ball. Let's start. Look at this ball is massive. Like, boom, home intruder, who, show them who's boss with this thing. Okay. It does have a flat bottom. So you can, if you would prefer, want to use it as a paperweight, you can certainly set it down as such. Now, there are bubbles throughout it, which I think, it being a crystal ball, it does so well. But see the light reflecting through it? I love this piece, and it is a big one. Okay, Karen, she's chasing it. Chloe said, so am I. So beautiful. The total height, once the paperweight is in the brass stand, is at 6 3/4 inches. 6 3/4 inches. So it is a big one. It's not a little one. Now, we do, of course, have our brass stand here again with the three griffins. I love this one. I think it's beautiful. Okay. It's giving you a very Art Nouveau feel to it. Alrighty. A little bit of patina to the stand, not mad at it. I think it gives it character and it's not distracting. Okay. So Chloe's at 42, Miss Chasen's at 45. Thank you, ladies. Again, that big old, look at that thing. It's not little, it's a big one. Okay. But again, you do have the inclusion, the bubbles in there, which I do believe was purposeful. But I just kind of, it's that gazing ball, so you can kind of check things out. But look at that. Smooth, very smooth bottom to this one also. So not a cheap glass. It's got some beautiful light reflection through it. And of course, you do get the whole setup. This makes me nervous. We're going to try it. And I mean, this thing was like it was meant to be. Look at that. 6 3/4 inches tall. Of course, that's the paperweight and the brass stand. You don't have to use the crystal ball. You can switch it out to any other paperweight that you would like. Do you see this finger, that light hitting it? And do you see the light reflection? It almost makes it look like it is quite literally glowing. I agree. Every house needs a crystal ball. Let's do your countdown, guys. Here we go. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We got the 5 Karens in the house. They better watch out. No chips, no cracks, of course, to your globe. And again, the brass stand does have some patina, but again, I like it. I think that it's nice because it kind of shows its age, right? All right, we've got our dragon, our mystical Chinese dragon. Thank you so much for the bid end, Miss Ruthie. Jana came in. Karen had the high bid at 45. Jana had a just in case of 59. However, Miss Chloe really wanted her the big old gazing ball, the crystal ball, with that just in case of 69. Congratulations, Chloe. It's coming to you, lady, at $60. Really appreciate it. Thank you, everyone. Miss Chloe, let me get you written down. Look into, I'm upside down. That's fitting. Fitting. Definitely fitting. Let me set that over here. Make sure I have that seated on there correctly. Okay. What do we want to do? Um, let's do a piece of jewelry again. I'm just going to go ahead and do this. I know I had them earlier. Let's do a mid-sale recap. Instead of doing this as an offer up, or pardon me, yeah, as an offer up, I'm going to do it as a quick claim. You're going to get both of these. They are both the enamel flowers. Okay. Look at that. Perfect to wear on both on a a peacoat. If you have a peacock coat, go for it. But you're going to get the white and red enamel. You're going to get the blue and white enamel. There is a scratch to the petal on the blue and white right here. It's going to be a quick claim. You'll get both at $16. They do have the Y back on them. You get both for 16, both of them at 16. We'll do a quick claim on them. First person to put in number 7, if anybody's interested, number 7 gets both of the floral enamel pins at $16. How about that? We'll just do it like that. Gosh darn it. I know. And these make great crafting projects too. Okay. So the first number 7 that I see is AH. AH, you're getting them. And Jana lady, Jana Banana Nana, Jana Banana, you'll be back up. Thank you everyone for those 7s. Do appreciate it. So AH, you are going to get both at 16. Appreciate it. And again, guys, just as a reminder, it's warm. Sun's coming out. If you are NW's going back to bed, okay, good night. Thank you. Good night, NW. Thank you for joining us today. I hope you sleep well. Nighty night. So if you are a new buyer, a buyer that hasn't been with me in a good while, the email address is simply thecultofvintage@yahoo.com. Make sure that you send me out that email with your contact information. You're going to want to include your YouTube username, your real name if it's different than your YouTube username, your full shipping address, as well as the email address you use for PayPal. Keeping in mind, you guys, I am shipping from Ohio. Today, I am going to try to get out as many invoices this evening as I can. Please know that I'm probably going to be doing a little bit of shipping and invoicing tomorrow morning. So if you don't get it tonight, definitely make sure that you look out for it tomorrow afternoon. If you do not get your invoice by tomorrow night, that means I don't have your contact information and I can't send you out your vintage. Okay, let's do it. Let's do another piece of jewelry. Gosh darn it. Thank you, Pammy. What? All right. Start. We're going to do an antique piece of jewelry here for you. We're going to start it off. If, of course, anybody is interested. Well, Isaiah, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. Everybody say hello to Isaiah down there in the chat. We're going to start our next piece off at 35. Karen, you're very sweet. I do appreciate that. Thank you. We're going to start our next piece off at 35. We've got a brass backing to it. We know it's a little bit older because of our safety clasp. Okay. It's almost like a safety pin clasp. So you do, of course, see down here. Doesn't it look like was that a safety pin? I think it might have been. I mean, I don't think it was like crafted on there, but there is your backing again. Little patina to our brass. All right. You know, I love a good tease. Don't worry. It's only mean if there's no payoff. 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches is our length. Are we ready for it? I love this piece. I did. I found another micro mosaic. Since Misty is not with us, we have to live it up in spirit. The nice thing about this one is you're obviously seeing the background is in white. More often than not, you see those backgrounds in black, which I do like, but I really thought this white background was really interesting. There are none of the mosaic pieces that are missing. We've got a beautiful floral detailing on it. Do you see like stop it. These flowers right here in the center. I mean, you want to talk about micro. That's like uber micro, right? So if you're not familiar, all of these are just small pieces of tile, ceramic or glass. They are cut and then they are quite literally mosaicked to form your beautiful brooch. Look at that on black, by the way. A dark navy. Oh my gosh, you'd stop. You could put it on a red. How beautiful would that be? Now, like I said, and I think most of us are familiar, when we do see those micro mosaics, the background does tend to be on black. However, this one being on white, I thought it was a little bit different. Again, it is an older piece to it on a brass backing. There is almost like now I'm going to call it a twisted rope that you're seeing along the perimeter, barely seeing it along the perimeter. It's so small. So I think it's a beautiful piece. I love the colors. You can wear it as such, as such, as such, as such, right? So up to the wearer's discretion. All of the mosaics, all of the tiles are present, so there's nothing missing in that one. Again, our measurement, I said 1.5, didn't I? 1.5. You guys, thank you so much for the bids. I got Miss Vicky Ramines, Ram, Ramines. I really apologize, Vicky. I appreciate your bid. I'm butchering your last name. Trust me, with a last name like mine, I get it. All right, so let's do the countdown. Here we go. So 15, that's right, Tina. These are all handmade too, by the way. So 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Romines. Romines. Thank you, Vicky Romines. I appreciate it. Miss Vicky's got it at 46. Ciao. Woo! What part, Bellezza? Bellezza, what part of Italia are you from, lady? We're international. What? Look, Bella knows that you can go into a McDonald's in Italy and they've got micro mosaics and fountains. I'm not even playing, y'all. Menu's a little different, won't lie. I believe you can get calamari there, but that's food calamari. All right, so Vicky, I do believe there is our beautiful floral bid and from Miss Ruth the B. Thank you again, lady. Miss Vicky Romines, you are getting that gorgeous micro mosaic at 46. Congratulations and thank you. Where did I put it? It's on this list, y'all. I know it is. Oh, micro mosaic right in front of my face. 46. Vicky Romines. All right, Vicky. Ciao, Italia. Let's do something. I haven't done any of the textiles or linens. Let's go ahead and do one for you. Let's do some cross stitch. I'm excited for you too. Appreciate it. Um, let's do some cross stitch. Just found this one the other. Ooh, that's an interesting way to spell start, Mike. Start. Cross stitch. Oh, okay. We're only gonna start it at $15. We're gonna start our next piece off at $15. If, of course, anybody is interested. Oh my gosh, Karen Venice was one of my most favorites. It's very romantic. I would encourage you to get as far back into the city as possible. It's far less touristy, but you'll have a beautiful time. The gondola rides, they're really fun. It's a great time. It is super touristy, but you're there, you may as well live it up. So yeah. Okay, bye, Vicky. Have a great day. We're going to start this next piece off at $45. There are no condition issues. There's no rips. There's no tears. There's no stains. Yeah, Venice has done a phenomenal job at really making sure that the canals a number of years ago they were kind of but they've done a wonderful job in really maintaining the canal, so you get this gorgeous emerald. Well, when we were there, it was this emerald green water to it. So okay, let's do it. $15 if, of course, anybody is interested. We measure 45 by 45 inches tall, okay? 45 inches wide, 45 inches long. Let's do it. I'm gonna stand up here and show it to you. Look at that. And it is on a beautiful linen. Okay. It's a nice lightweight. It's a card table size. This, of course, is your center image. Look at that. In the pinks and in the burgundies, you do have small floral detailing throughout the piece. You've got a scalloped edge. The scalloped edge is finished. All right, bargain barons, thank you guys so much for popping in. Do appreciate you. So we do, of course, have the scalloped edge, and the scalloped edge, as I said, it is finished on all four sides. Beautiful cross stitching done by hand. So obviously this is the side that you would display. And then, of course, I know a lot of you that are into this, you like seeing the raw side. So there is your finishing. That, of course, is your back. Okay. So they really did a neat job on that one. Again, your back. And here is your detailing on the front. Tina, I got you in it at 17. Karen, I see you at 15. Selena, I see you also at 17. Thank you, ladies, for the bids. But look at that. It is beautiful. You know that it took some time. Everybody say bye to Richard. He's off to work.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. So again, just beautiful floral detailing. Karen, I got you in it at 19. Sorry, I'm having to. Trina, I got you in it at 20. Again, it's 45 by 45, a beautiful white linen. All four sides are scalloped. Okay. You do have that beautiful center image, but then you do have the smaller floral detailing throughout. Okay. Linda D is in it at 22. Karen back in it at 23. Ladies, thank you so much. Karen, I'm going to highlight you, and then we're going to go ahead and start the countdown. 45 by 45, no condition issues. Isn't that beautiful? You could actually cut it, use it for like pillowcases, maybe for a quilt. Sky's the limit. All right, let's do it. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. 45 by 45, get you close up on that. I wonder how long it took them to make that. I would say more than a few hours, right? All right, I'm gonna get you folded up here. What we got? There's our rose bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Oh, Kathy lady, I see your just in case it came in after the bid end. Do appreciate you, lady. Thank you, everyone, for your bids. And I'm going to catch up here. All right. So, Miss Karen, let me find you, Miss Karen. Karen was at 23. Miss Linda came in at 25. Everyone is saying goodbye to Richard. Miss Trina has a just in case of 35. Kathy also has a bid of 25. All right, so Trina, just in case of 35. Linda D came in with a just in case of 36. Thank you, everyone. Congratulations and thank you, Miss Linda. You were getting it for $36. One of a kind piece. Let's get you written down here. Miss Linda. Make sure I spell it. Okay. Math, spelling. Ask me what I was doing last year at this time. Well, what is the date? I could probably tell you that within a thought, but anything else, right? Alrighty. Okay. Yes, refresh and make sure that you are in a live chat. Thank you very much for the reminder, Miss Karen. I did make some new people moderators too, by the way. So if you're seeing your new or your name is in blue and you were like, what? Congratulations and thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay, so what are we going to do? Let's do some glass and then we'll do a textile. Let's do some Murano glass. Beautiful mid century swung base, applied swirls, pedestaled, cased, honey, molasses. We've got you covered. We're going to start it off at $40. This is Murano glass. I discovered I had a piece of this before, didn't know that it was Murano. Bam. All right. If that is not honey and molasses, I don't know what is. So again, we have a pedestal swung base here. Okay. Karen just came right in on it. Now, this one's really interesting. Notice we have more of a pointy edge, and then it's kind of like a cut off edge. This is not chipped or broken. It is fully polished and sanded on this one. Okay. I had to do a double take. Actually, Richard pointed it out, and I was like, oh, but it is intended to be that way. The color is it. I agree. Look at those applied. I love these. And it is a full cased glass. So we've got a snip and we've got a pull and a pull. And then we have the two applied swirls to it. I love this color. I love this color. You guys, thank you so much for the bids. Really do appreciate it. So 40 to Jana, thank you, thank you, Karen. I appreciate you. Miss Audrey, appreciate you. Thank you, everyone. KBEE got you in at 80, lady. Miss Karen's at 110. You guys, thank you so much. Yes. It is a 60s, 70s piece Murano, so it is a nice vintage Murano piece. KBEE, I appreciate you being in it. All right, Miss Audrey's in it at 115. There's no chips, there's no cracks. It's got a great mid-century vibe to it, of course. But again, if you have more of a traditional decor, mix up different eras. Don't be afraid to mix up different eras. Just work within a color wheel, and you might surprise yourself with the different kinds of decades and looks, the different aesthetics, the designs that you can get away with. And it'll give you a very cohesive look because you're working within a color wheel. Does that make sense? So you don't have to say, no, I like 1800s. No, I like Art Deco or I like mid century. You can mix up those different eras, just work within a color wheel, a color story. And it really, I'm telling you, you can have a little bit of everything and it looks like it was meant to go together. Alrighty, let me go ahead. And again, we do have vintage Murano. So, oh, I'm going to butcher this man's poor name. Um, is it Cirillo, the artisan that is indicative of this look? All right, let's do a measurement. You guys, thank you so much. I really do appreciate. I know Taylor has a blue and white one. Taylor, Richard, still. Our total height, we're at 15 and a half inches. 15 and a half inches. And let's do your countdown. That honey. All right. Boom. Here we go. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Oh, LaDonna, that's such a sad story. Girl, look, I am not impervious to the stuff coming broken. I am still stuck. Miss LaDonna bought a beautiful avocado epic draped pedestal vase. It was the first piece of Viking I ever sold, and the bottom snapped off. I'm still not over it. I remember it. I remember it, LaDonna. Yeah, I do. LaDonna's like, I remember it too. Thank you. Alrighty, there is our bid. I did see the bid end, didn't I? Our honey bid and thank you, Miss Ruthie B, Miss Karen Chasen Vintage Lady. Thank you so much. You are getting the beautiful vase at 150. I really truly do appreciate it. You guys, thank you so much for the bids. Miss Karen, let me get you written down here, lady. Where am I at? You got it, sister friend. Oh, I'm literally writing Murano instead of Karen's name. I don't know why. I don't know. All right. We've got a lot of glass, so let's go ahead and do some more glass, shall we? What do we want to do? Let's just let's okay, let's do this piece. Why not? Gosh darn it. Um, I have been looking and looking and looking, and I've been on a mission to try to find this particular color to be able to bring it to you. I actually have two really rare Fenton colors that I'm bringing in today's sale. We're going to go ahead and we're going to do this one. I love this color, and I'm not the biggest. Well, I can't tell you because then you might be able to figure it out. So we've got a total measurement of 5 1/4 inches tall. 5 1/4 inches tall. Now I am going to start this piece off, if of course anybody's interested, in it at 75, right? Let's do it. I know it's a really rare color. It is the one, the only, the Fenton Plum. So Fenton Plum, obviously with an opalescence. Now, because on the hobnail, you're seeing such a very controlled opalescent effect, they will often refer to it as moonstone, right? So the opalescent effect is created into that moonstone. Now you have that beautiful opalescent. It is obviously a small picture. It's a non-traditional picture. We do have a clear applied handle to it, but look at the opalescent on the interior of that piece, creating that halo effect on the interior. I thought that was a really cool effect. Again, it's just one of those things, you glass lovers out there, when there's different effects that are created, opalescent, carnival, slag glass, marble glass, as Fenton likes to call it. It's those little touches that can really make a piece even a little bit more dynamic. It's something a little bit more unique. And I just thought that that interior halo effect, created again with the opalescent, just gave it a really interesting look and detail to it. So very thick opalescence around our ruffled rim, and into that deep, truly plum color. We do have the opalescence, again, creating the moonstone effect. We have no chips, no cracks on it, 5 1/4 inches tall. One of the hardest colors for Fenton collectors, y'all know, is that beautiful plum glass. And I'm telling you, it's just elevated with that opalescent effect to it. Okay. If you see the plum, it's close to cranberry. I'll show you the cranberry glass. So you can kind of see similar, but this obviously is much more deeper in the color saturation, and you get that beautiful purple plum. Whereas here you have your traditional cranberry. Okay. So that's your difference. 5 1/4, no chips, no cracks. She is Fenton. There is no Fenton stamp on that. Okay. Miss Jana's in it at 75. It is a hard color to get. Miss Jana, let's do your countdown. Here we go. So 15, 14, 13, juicy plum, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. I love this color. And the beauty is you can display it as such. So it looks like it's just a base, right? The handle's hidden. If you like the handle, you can display it. You just pop it around and you've got a beautiful little vase. Really and truly. All right, Miss Jana, I got you just in case of 78. Lady, I don't think you're going to do it. I'm hitting a lag on the chat. You guys have probably already seen it, and I'm not. It's that time of the show. Bam, action, action. Miss Karen, thank you. Okay, there's our grapes. There it is. Ooh, Selena came in with that just about girl. Came in after the official bid ends. Thank you so much, Miss Jana, Banana, Nana. Lady, you're getting a beautiful and hard to get color at $75. Congratulations and thank you so much, Miss Jana, Banana, Nana. Get your written down. Got it. Set you down here. Um, well, tell you what, since you guys did just see it, let's follow it up with our contrast. We've got our gorgeous Fenton. We're going to pull out the more traditional, very Victorian in its colorway. We've got that big old rose bold here. So it is an opalescent, obviously a hobnail ruffled rose bowl. Alrighty. This again is a Fenton piece. There is no, does yellow Fenton exist? I think that the closest that Fenton gets is a honeysuckle. It's a more muted amber. Now, don't quote me on that. I know that they have a topaz, which kind of is a yellow. It's closer to a Vaseline, and more often than not, it has iridescence on it. So I don't know that they've ever made a true yellow. Now, again, I could be wrong. Okay. So thank you guys for the bids. Sally at 35, KBEE at 40. Deborah is also in it at 35. There are no chips, there's no cracks. There is a rippling to the glass. This is from the manufacturer. Okay, so I do want to draw your attention to it. I'm wondering if this isn't a much heavier straw mark. Again, if you didn't know, the piece would be poured into a mold in its molten form, and there's so much. They snip it with those shears. That snip mark, even though it's still molten, it settles into the mold, and that, you guys, is actually what's creating your straw mark. It's a snip mark. So you do have that straw or snip mark right down here. No chips, no cracks. Traditional Victorian era cranberry with that white opalescent on it. Beautiful colorway. Again, perfectly Victorian. You guys, thank you so much for the bids. Let me pay attention. Miss Lynn's at 48. Miss Ellen's at 48. KBEE is in it at 49. This is a larger one. It's not the small one. The height on this, and that's to the top of the ruffle, we are at 5 inches tall, and we are at 5 and 5/8. 5 inches tall, 5 and 5/8 at its widest from ruffle to ruffle. Okay, 5 and 5/8. So no chips, no cracks. Gorgeous older Fenton piece. Thank you guys for the bid. Miss Ellen's in it at 50. And let's go ahead and start the countdown. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Boom. Okay, Miss Sally B, got you just in case of 55. Thank you, lady. Oh, we got a watermelon bid end. Well, Miss Sally KBEE, it came in after your six. Oh, she said, yeah, that's she deleted it. Alrighty, thank you for the bid, and Miss Ruthie B. Sally Lady, you had that just in case of 55, but pew pew to Miss Ellen Lady. Congratulations and thank you. You're getting your gorgeous Fenton cranberry opalescent rose bowl hobnail ruffled. In other words, beautiful at $56. Thank you so much. Oh, I keep losing my spot. I don't know why. Miss Misty Meadows mainly. All right. Let's switch it up. Let's do it. We're gonna switch it up. I want to do these now. If any of you are out there, maybe you like to craft, maybe there's an art form in which you enjoy doing, and maybe you sell it, maybe you don't. I think one of the hardest things for a lot of people, especially when you're a small business and your small business is made with these two handsies, it can be difficult to kind of price things, right? Because you're always your own worst critic, and you're like, oh, but would anybody want to pay that much for something that I created, right? So that's where we're kind of at with this. Now we do have a Miss Molly original. You guys, you have a choice. These have not been offered yet on a live sale, so I am very excited to have the pleasure of doing this. Okay, we're going to start the choice off. Now, I'm actually going to start these off. Every single one, Amy said true, right? Because you're always like, I know how much I have in, the time, the creative process, my supplies, and then you're just like, but is anybody gonna? And you always see the flaws in things, right? I know that that's true for myself. I'm gonna start these off at $12. I think that they're worth far more than $12, especially given how charming these are all going to be one of a kind. So let's just see what you guys think. High bidder is going to have a choice of one, two, three, or all four. Okay, it's totally up to you. These are original mini watercolors created by Molly. Okay, now these are mounted on a greeting card so that you can send them if you would like, or they can be easily removed. There is like a double-sided sticky on there that you can remove the mini watercolor and put it into a mini frame. Now, Molly did sign each one. They are from 2023. You can easily frame the entirety of the card, but this is a card if you would prefer, but these are mini watercolors. So your first choice, again, each one is one of a kind. We've got the laundry drying out here in a beautiful field. Look at that. It's so adorable. These are, I actually have one. I'm keeping. So an original miniature watercolor no one else is going to have. Okay. Absolutely adorable, super tiny. You can frame the entire card in a 5x7. The image on this one, and they're all relative depending. So we are measuring the actual watercolor itself is 2.5 by approximately 3 1/8. 3 1/8. So this is choice number one. Thank you, Miss Pammy. Choice number two, love this one. Look at this. Look at that. They're so adorable. I love the tininess of it all. Look at, don't you just, again, each one is hand watercolored. I love it. So that is choice number two. So choice one was laundry. Choice two, we've got the shed or the house. Okay. Beautiful pastoral scene. Choice number three, thank you, Miss Shannon. Look at that one. The little hillside with the white flowers in it. How, oh my gosh, stop it. Don't you love it? Don't you love that one? I know it is beautiful. You would not think that was done by hand, right? You'd think it was a machine. No, it's done by hand. It is done by hand. Each one of a kind. Ruthie, I got you at 15. Oh, to be me too. Oh, to be me. Thank you so much at 17. So this is choice number three. Suzanne, I also got you at 17. Thank you, ladies. So high bid can choose one, two, or all three. Okay. And then our last one is our little pond scene. This one was hard for me to let go. I'm not even going to lie to you. I really went back and forth over two of them. This was the one, and I finally settled on the other. Got Ruthie is in it at 19. Look at that. Beautiful little pond or a lake edge here. Do you see the flowers, the little white? There's a little bit of red popped in there. Don't you just love? And I love how tiny they are. Stop. I want to just like a little miniature little frame in there. Oh, Miss Ariana's in it too. Again, each one is signed, dated. They're all going to come in their little acrylic, these, original from Molly. This is how she sells them. Okay. So we have got, let me figure out what I have them written out here as. Do I have it on the next page? I think I do. No. Okay. So I have choice one will be pond. Choice number two will be field. Choice number three will be shed. Thank you guys so much for your bids. And choice number four will be laundry. Again, you can choose one, you can choose two, you can choose three, you can choose all four if you'd like. Again, each one is one of a kind. I love how tiny they are. All right, so Miss Lori, Miss Blue Flamingo Mercantile, how are you, lady? You get your choice, one, two, or all four. Okay, let's do your countdown. So here we go: 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bid and heartbroken's coming in. Oh, Ruthie got that just in. They're coming in fast and furious right now. Oh, you guys. Oh my gosh. Lori got her five. Karen, thank you for taking over the official bid end for that one. Really appreciate you. Thank you, everyone, for your bids. That is amazing. I know Molly is watching right now. It's encouraging as an artist to kind of see what your pieces are going to go for. It's a struggle, but there we go. These were popular. Stop it. Let me figure out where we are at. All right, so Miss Lori, you had high bid. Suzanne, I got you in at 20. Heartbroken, 22. Ruthie, Ariana was 23. Ruthie came in with 24. Oaklasum, 22. 21 to Miss Suzanne Sharp. Ruthie's at 25. Joan was at 25. However, Shannon came in with a just in case of 28. Okay, Shannon, lady, at 20. Let me make sure I'm right. At 26. You get first pick. 26. 26. Okay. Do you want laundry? Would you like shed? Would you like field? Would you like pond? You can do one, two, three, or all four. I know, Faye. Having a bunch, that's just like, stop it. Like a bunch of like tiny little frames with a tiny little gallery wall of these. How cute would that be? So, Miss Shannon at 26, you have field, you have pond, you have shed, and you have laundry. Do one, two, three, or all four. I'm doing a pig's ear of showing them. Okay, so Shannon's going for field and pond. Okay, so field and pond. Shannon, I'm going to get you written down. 26, 26. Okay, so we have those two spoken for Shannon. So then at 25, there was a lot of bidding going on. Okay, Miss Joanne, at 25, we have shed and we have laundry. Are you interested in either at 25? You can do one, you can do both. You're not obligated. You let me know. We've got some backups. So again, you have your laundry right over here, which that's such a charming little, these two display really well together. I agree. She needs to keep painting. Who knows? We might have some more coming up at the sale. Now, Joan, you let me know if you want one or both. You don't have to have either. It is okay. Hello, Leona. Hello, Pat. You wanted the pond. Okay, that is totally fine. So we got Ruthie at 24. Ruthie, do you want laundry or shed? Do you want one or both? That's up to you. And then we got Ariana at 23. If you don't, lady. Okay, Ruthie's going for laundry. Ariana, It wouldn't surprise me. She said it's not a shed, it's a cottage. Thank you, Selena. You have a great day. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you. Girlie, do you want the shed at 23? It's up to you, then. Yay! She wanted the shed, she said. Ariana, thank you, ladies. Thank you, everyone. Congratulations. You're all getting one of a kind artwork today. I think that's pretty cool. Gosh darn it. Alrighty. Okay. Well, that was fun. Um, let's do some ephemera. I mean, that was not ephemera. That was artwork. You know what I mean? Let's do this. Mm, let's do. I want to do. Where's the calendar? Let me find it on my list here, you guys. It's some. Oh, here we go. Alrighty. We got an old antique piece here. It's from 1913. Yes, we do. I think it's in really good condition, especially given its age. That would mean it is. Oh, here we go. It's 100 and this is it's 120 years old. For being 120 years old, I think it's in gosh darn good condition. Again, it's one of those things where you can decide to keep it as is, to I would hope. I don't know. It's up to the buyer. But we're going to start it off at $15. Do note on the back, there is some tattering. I believe that there would have been like this brown fabric back here. I actually, no, I don't think so. I think it's just the binding that has gotten torn. But notice the little ring right here so that you can actually hang it and display it as such. Okay. On the front, we've got this beautiful, this is suede. So, you know, do keep that in mind, okay? So this is suede. We've got the beautiful gold font on there, calendar of the new thought. Again, 1913. This ain't just any old calendar, you guys. Every day has got these absolutely stunning things. Look at the graphics, the illustrations, the fonts on these, right? So every day or every week, pardon me, January of 1913, the new thought includes concern. I can't read it backwards. Includes concentration of thought in its teaching, and he who learns that important art is not liable to frequently forget small or large duties. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we go into January 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All reforms and all mental healing must result from changing the mind. When the mind is changed, the man is changed. Again, I just think it's absolutely beautiful. It's something that you can actually display. It's not going to take up a lot of room, and you get to kind of choose, or not choose, but look at those beautiful images, the gorgeous sayings. It is complete. There's no pages that are missing. Pages are on great condition. There's no rips. There is some moderate foxing. The foxing you're going to see so far as discoloration is around the perimeter, but as you're seeing the pages, they're still in great, great condition. Thank you for popping in, Jane. Do appreciate you being here. So again, it is just filled and it is from 1913. It's a calendar, but it also has those beautiful floral illustrations. And I love the font in these. There's your poppies, classic kind of Art Nouveau flower back in the day. Thank you, Miss Vicky Laurent, for your bead. Great condition. Again, you can hang it if you'd like on the wall or just leave it out on the coffee table, the end table. It's an interesting little conversational piece and just really unique. All right, so we got Miss Vicky's in it at 16, and let's go ahead and start the countdown. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. All right, Miss Jana Banana is in it at 17. Oh, goodness, pardon me. Also, Miss Vicky Laurent There's our calendar bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Do appreciate it. So Angie and Jenna both had a bid of 17. However, with Vicky's just in case of 25, congratulations and thank you, Vicky. You are getting the gorgeous 120-year-old calendar. No, 110. It's 110. Oh, math. You're getting this gorgeous antique calendar here, lady, for $18, Miss Vicky Laurent. Congratulations and thank you so very much. Let me get you written down. Oh, Lord. Ay, ay, ay. Thank you, Penny. I appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna put that one over to you. Okay. How about some amethyst glass? Let's do Fostoria amethyst glass or Strulat. How about that? That's right. Fostoria did do some amethyst, not a lot, but they did do some, and I think it's a beautiful shade of purple. We'll start it off at $18 if, of course, anybody's interested. I tried to get as many glass manufacturers in today's sale as possible. I think I did a pretty good job, if I don't mind saying so myself. But we've got this beautiful, now again, this is Fostoria. It is a light amethyst, so it is a paler amethyst, almost a lilac color. Okay. Math is overrated. I agree. There are no chips. There's no cracks to the piece. You've got a free form compote to it. So, you have the snip, snip, snips, pull, 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 creating, again, a free form effect to it. We've got a beautiful little pedestal on it. Color seems to be reading really true from what I'm seeing on my screen. Thank you, Miss Madeline. Thank you, Miss Jana Banana Nana for your bids. Again, we have no chips, no cracks, and this is, again, Fostoria. Our measurement on it, and that's going to be from the base to the top of one of the swings, we're at 4 inches tall. 4 inches tall. From swing to swing, we are at 6.5 inches. 4.5 inches from point to base, 6.5 inches from swing to swing. Okay. Well, I'm glad that I can be some background noise for you, Penny. Sure do appreciate it. So again, beautiful Fostoria. It is an amethyst, though it's more of a lilac color. We do have some Elise, or pardon me, I have some Viking amethyst coming up here in just a moment. So I just love it. It's a beautiful color. It's a different shade. I will say that. It's a much different shade than what you see in Ellie Smith and Viking in regards to their amethyst glass. Okay. So it's a little bit more sparkly, right? It's a little bit more delicate, a little bit more feminine. I think it is great for kind of like your Easter, your spring, your summer decors, or if you just love your lighter pastel colors, it's a beautiful piece. Alrighty. Ms. KBEE is in it at 25. And let's go ahead, you guys. Thank you, Miss Suzanne. And let's start your countdown. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Miss Vicky, I got you in at 27. KBEE is the first 27 I'm seeing. Miss Suzanne is in at 28. Jana Banana, you had that just in case of 28. Oh, KBEE in it. Okay, there's our purple heart bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Do appreciate you, lady. So Jana Banana and Suzanne both had that 28. However, Miss KBEE came in with that just in case of 29. So at 29, Miss KBEE, lady, you're getting your Fostoria Amethyst at $29. Congratulations and thank you. It is a different, unusual shade of the amethyst. All right, I'm going to set that one down, too. We're getting there. Okay, let's go back to some textiles. This one is coming to you guys care of Mr. Richard. All right, we're gonna do a small quilt, a sampling. Maybe it's a baby quilt, maybe it's a doll quilt. It is a beautiful piece of work. Miss Matt, oh, I don't know. Let me check, Madeline. Oh, okay. Thank you, Madeline. So KBEE, I apologize, Madeline. You did have that just in case at 37. So at 30, Miss Madeline is getting the Fostoria amethyst. I apologize. My bad. Got it. Miss Heavy Metal's getting it. Thank you guys so much for the assistance. Gotcha, gotcha. Sorry, KBEE. Congratulations, Miss Madeline. It's coming to you, lady, at 30. Thank you. All right. Let's do it. We're going to start. Ooh, I put the page back. Okay, beautiful craftsmanship on this piece. Points are nice and good. It is all hand quilted, but again, this is going to go great on the back of an armchair, on the back of a sofa. So it's going to be more of a pop of color rather than a let me snuggle up and get warm in this quilt. If you can do that, you would be a baby or a doll, which cool. Alrighty. We're gonna, oh, where did I? No, no. We're going to start it off at $20. If anybody is interested, hey Angela, how are you doing today? Wet noodle. There are no condition issues. There's no rips, there's no tears, there's no stains, no funky odors, none of that, right? So check it out. Our measurement on the quilt here, we are at 28 and a half. Where am I at? 28 and a half inches long, and we are at 16 and a half inches wide. 28 and a half long, 16 and a half inches wide. Okay. So again, this is going to go beautifully on the back of a armchair, on the back of a sofa. It's just if you're, I know it would be Heidi, if you're a doll collector and you do have a little doll bed, this would be perfect on it. So of course we do have the red diamond or red squares going around the perimeter. And we've got that very feminine floral, almost a chintz. There's a little bit too much white space for me to want to call it a chintz. So we're going to call it just a beautiful floral. Again, this is all hand stitched, all hand done. It is fully finished with the red on all four. Again, rectangular in shape, 16 and a half inches long, pardon me, 28 and a half inches long, 16 and a half inches wide. Again, all hand stitched. Let's get you close up. So I don't know a whole lot about this, but Richard was saying because the stitching was very small, the stitching was very even in regards to the different space, that it definitely was somebody who knew what they were doing. I'll show you the points. Now he said some points were a little bit better than others. So we've got a nice crisp point right here. And we do have a little bit of a dull point on this one. Well, no, that's actually not that dull, is it? Okay, here we go. This one. So that point got cut off a little bit. Okay. Oh, it would be beautiful in the middle of a drop leaf table, right? That would be great color. More early American, kind of like a primitive style. It's a little bit different for me to kind of bring, but I really wanted to mix things up for it. Well, Giant Guy, I really do appreciate that. And again, it is a huge pleasure. As I said before, and I will say it again, there is no one way that is too small to be able to support the small business. Subscribing and commenting and watching the videos, being here in the chat, engaging in the chat. Maybe I get to be in the background and I'm just that noise while you're cooking, you're cleaning, you're doing, you know, the chores. It is a huge honor and it all adds up in my ability to do this. So thank you so much. I appreciate you guys being here. You're never obligated to purchase anything. I, of course, appreciate the purchases. It's how I pay my bills, after all. So, again, thank you guys so much. Thank you, everyone. Giant Guy, you're getting a round of hellos out there. Thank you for being so welcoming, too. I really do appreciate that. Okay. So, Miss Carmen, Miss Cranky Lady is in at 26. Again, no rips, holes, tears, stains, maybe a light washing if you were going to use it on an armchair. on a sofa just to give you a little pop of color. Great as a centerpiece. It is not dated. Nowhere that I did see. No, no. I'm gonna say vintage just based on the floral fabric, but it could have been contemporary because I think that's very traditional to it. Alrighty, guys, let's do the countdown. Miss Cranky's holding it at 26. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, whoa, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Guess I could show you the stitching there on the front. And again, back here on the back. Ooh, Miss Linda's got her just in case of 30. Miss Cranky's just in, oh, there's our diamond bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Linda, the 30 came in after the bid end. Appreciate you. Well, Linda, girl, you didn't need it. You're going to get it for 30 anyhow. Your just in case, Carmen had her just in case of 29. Linda, you had your just in case of 30. All right, so at $30, Linda, you're still getting it for 30, lady. Congratulations. Let me get you written down. All righty. I'm having a moment. Bear with me, okay? Okay. Brain glitch. All right. I like that. It's pretty. Great colors to it. Oh, let's do this choice. This is, I said that I was really trying to, ooh, that one's heavy. Doing some unusual stuff. I've got a little choice here for you. At least I think I did, didn't I? Oh yeah, here we go. Now, these guys can get a little pricier. I don't have the exact manufacturer on them. They are older ones, really good condition. Whether you choose to kind of display them or use them, collect them, I don't know. Totally up to you. We're going to start the choice. You can choose one, you can choose both. If anybody is interested, of course, we're going to start choice off at $30. So you'll be able to choose between one or two. They are antique Victorian era ice cream molds. So, you know, the Victorians, they had to have something literally for everything, and they had to have something for ice cream. They couldn't just do plain old ice cream, they had to have shapes. Of course, they did. So the first choice, this is again an antique ice cream mold. I don't have a stamp or a hallmark on this one. Hey, Mary Ann. So you do have your teddy bear, right? You do have your teddy bear ice cream mold here. Really good condition. Listen, it's not like rusted or pitted out. Anything. Look at the eyes. It's kind of creepy. Um, I feel like you could totally wash this out and then use it if you wanted to. We have some chocolate molds. We're going to wash them out and we're going to make chocolate Santas and lions. Yeah, here we are. We are. So the first up is your Victorian era. Now this displays really nicely though too. So if you have like early Americana, I think that this would display perfectly in there though too, right? So first choice is your Victorian era ice cream mold in the teddy bear. Okay, and you do see the texturing there for his fur. The back is a little bit plainer because obviously, you know, he probably would be laying in the dish. Maybe he might even stand. So really, it's a bare banana split. The next piece. Now, this is the one that is like, okay, this one's a little bit heavier. This is a three-piece set. Okay, what is it? Does anybody know? Can you take a guess? What would be contained in here? This is a three-piece set. Ice cream is going to go down in here. Okay, and you kind of pull it apart slowly but surely. First piece, we take off the top. Okay, so there's your top. Oh my gosh, it's a stag. It's a male deer. Listen, and the mold is on both sides. Can you stand it? Right? And it even has like a base down here. So you could smush your ice cream in there, carve it off, stick it in the freezer, let it harden more, and you could pop it off, and you would have, look at that. I mean, you want to have an ice cream party, you want to have people come over to your house. Here we've got I almost called it a moose, a stag, a deer ice cream mold. Okay. It's it's really interesting. You could, I don't know if they'll stand. Okay. So the pieces do in fact stand. Okay. But do keep in mind you would have the top piece, which kind of corners off the stag's antlers. Okay. So it goes in like that. Now that will not hold in there. It'll pop right off. But these things hard to get, especially the unusual animals and shapes. So here is an opportunity to get a little bit more of an interesting piece. Okay. So we got Miss Carmen is in it at 30. And again, it is choice. You can choose between the stag, the deer, or you can choose the teddy bear. You can choose one, you can choose both. Miss Carmen, we're going to do your countdown. Let's do it. There are no deers currently listed, by the way. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Sally Girl, I don't know if you're lagging or not. Oh, Mary Beth is in it at 32. Carmen has got her just in case of 35. Ooh, there's our bear bid end. Thank you, Ruthie B. All right, so Mary Beth came in at 32. However, no, the chocolate ones are lighter. They're almost like they're a thicker aluminum. These are like have got some heft on them. And the other way to tell, like the chocolate ones, like kind of they have little clamps on them so the chocolate doesn't escape. Whereas these, like you can see, the chocolate would not be able to stay in there. It would just go everywhere. Now you could paint, I guess you technically could if you wanted to. No, I don't think I was going to say you could almost do hollow. I guess you could make it work, but you'd have to kind of let it semi solidify and then kind of use a melted chocolate to fuse the pieces together. I guess you could if you wanted to. Alrighty, so we've got Miss Carmen, lady. You had the just in case of 35. So at 33, Carmen, do you want the deer? Do you want the bear? Do you want both? But you get first pick at 33. Carmen's going to get both. Alrighty, thank you everyone for your bids. Congratulations, Miss Carmen. You are getting both at 33 each. All right. Let me get you written down. All right, let me get the deer situated here. Backwards. Still backwards, Michael. There we go. All right. Okay. Let's go. Let's jump back to glass, shall we? We're going to do another rare piece of Fenton glass. Hard to get. I know, I think it's really interesting. I mean, can you just imagine living in a time where they were like, let's mold our ice cream? Nobody does that, right? But how she's a little behind accidentally. Sorry. Alrighty, let's go ahead and start our next item. It is a smaller piece, but it's a very difficult color to get. We're going to start her off at 30, if of course anybody is interested. This one is Nika Moss. How are you doing, lady? She's lurking. Should I have said that out loud then? I don't know. We're going to start the piece off at $30, and it is Fenton. The lights are coming off. You know what that means, don't you? So we've got a small little stubby little fan vase here, and that gorgeous, gorgeous green opalescent to it. And you got no chips, no cracks. There is no Fenton mark on this one. I've only ever been able to find one piece of this before to be able to bring it to resale. So stunning color, but yes, in fact, it will fluoresce. Okay. And it's got that traditional green uranium glow on it. She is small, but she is mighty, gosh darn it. Yes, she is. So full fluoresce, full green uranium glow on this one. Jana Banana's got it at 30. I love it. I love the color. It's super Emerald City, right? Gorgeous with that opalescent effect. The opalescent runs throughout the piece, but again, it ombres down into and concentrates into the hobnail, creating that moonstone effect. Ladies, thank you so much for your bids. As I said, it is small but mighty. It is at 3.5 inches tall, right? 3.5 inches tall. Brenda, the uranium glass is definitely something that's super popular for a lot of folks to collect. Yeah. So no chips, no cracks. And I find that a lot of guys get into the uranium glass. A lot of guys do get into the uranium glass, right? So again, super hard color to get. They just didn't do a lot with it, which is a shame. I mean, I guess it's cool and it's not. Oh, but that's what I wanted to do. Here, I think this one goes great with that plum, doesn't it? Those super saturated colors. It's definitely a piece of Oz. That is right. I love those super saturated colors that go together. It's really interesting, right? This would go great with red, especially during the holiday season. The opalescent up here, I know it's not maybe reading, well, it's kind of reading true on camera, but it almost has a very true jadeite green up here along the rim. So it would go great kind of with your jadeite, kind of break it up a little bit without it being too monochromatic. So again, we are at 3.5 inches. It is Fenton, that green uranium with that beautiful opalescent, no chips, no cracks, and again, no Fenton mark on that one. Okay. So let's go ahead, do your countdown. Miss Sharp's in it at 35. Thank you guys so much. And here we go. 15. Ooh, oh, whoa, that's trippy. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Doesn't it look like there's a purple flame in there? Flame on. Ooh, what? Uh, all right, Miss Taylor's in at 50. Glow. Jana Banana got your just in case up. Oh, there's our froggy bid and Miss Jana Banana lady. It came in after the bid and now Miss Suzanne was in it at 35. Taylor just jumped it at 50. She power bid it. However, Miss Glowy really loves her glowy glass. Bet y'all didn't know that, right? I know it's a hard one to figure out, but all right, so congratulations and thank you, Miss Chloe. You were getting it at 51. Chloe, did you get the vase? Did you get the Fenton? Was it you that got? I think it was, wasn't it? Or am I mistaken? I had a swung base. A swung base. I'm telling you, this green and even these little pieces got some great, but I love the color on this. All right, we'll set that over here to the side. Okay, let's see what do we got here. Let me get myself organized, situated, see what we're working with. We're getting okay. Let's do a book. I want to do this one. I'm going to do a different one, but we're going to go ahead and do this. We've got an antique book here for you, you guys. Where am I at? Just got to find it here on the list. Please bear with me. I thought I had it on the list. Okay, yeah. So we're going to start this piece off at $15 if, of course, anybody is interested. Now, for me, the reason that I really like this piece is because it serves as a great reference guide. It really wasn't meant to be a reference guide, but for us, it is now. So, are we ready? We have got Studio Yearbook of Decorative Art. So again, there we go. The Studio Yearbook of Decorative Art from 1906. Okay. This book is filled. If you love to do your research, I mean, it is fully complete, including the order form on the front. Again, 1906 out of London, Paris, New York, of course. It is filled with design, utilitarian, you've got pottery, you've got glass, you've got ceramics, you've got stained glass windows in here, you've got fireplaces, fire mantles, we've got lamps, we've got furniture, we've got rugs. Most of the images are, of course, in a black and white. However, we look at this, an embroidery hanging. So you do have full color plates on the interior. I mean, it's just an amazing turn. Look at this embroidery. Look at that. Aren't those beautiful? The textiles, the design of the year. Oh, look at these mantles, these fireplaces here. Especially if you're kind of maybe doing some redecorating, you're refurbishing period homes. You want it to be period. Oh my word. Look at that mantle. That's bougie. That is definitely bougie. Yeah, and I will tell you what, they do not have a lot of these books. They go for a good bit, and I think a lot of it is because you have modern designers or enthusiasts who really do want to have period correct. So to really be able to utilize this, Art Deco, arts and crafts. I know Richard was looking through it. You have a little bit of Art Nouveau. You're kind of, I mean, really by time period, you are Art Nouveau kind of like at the height in Europe. It just kind of started to come over into America, and and that was around for about the 20s, and then you started to go into the Deco. So Art Nouveau, arts and crafts primarily is what you're going to see in design in here. But again, mostly black and white, though you do have some full color plates. Look at that. I mean, it's an amazing book to look through to see all the different design. Of course, you do have the text so that you can read up more on things. I love these embroidery patterns. Look at that. I just think they're great. All right, so we got Tracy's in it at 22, Vicky's at 23, Tracy is back at 25. Again, you guys, thank you so much for the bids. We've got wall and ceiling decorations. Again, would be hand painted. The binding's in really good condition. It's kind of nondescript front, back. I mean, it really truly is. It's not the most dynamic of bindings, but this really is about the interior, the contents on the interior. And we do have a little faux wax seal. It is an original sticker to the book. Okay. So really good condition, no rips or tears to the pages. There's still a glossy, a little bit of a patina to them, but the binding is nice and tight. Look at the stained glass. So let's do, hey, Saul, thank you for jumping in from New Mexico. Let's go at 1906. It's from 1906, Miss Karen. So let's go ahead and start your countdown. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I mean, it's just a beautiful book. And it is filled, as you're seeing. Oh, look at that one. Oh, look at the beds. What's this one? There we go. Ooh, stamp it. Talk about the lap of luxury. There is our sparkly star bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. So we had Tracy was in it at 25, KBEE at 26, Tracy 28, 29, bid end. So KBEE was holding it at 29. However, Pew Pew to Miss Glowy came in right before that bid end. So Glowy lady, congratulations and thank you. You're getting your 1906 studio book of decorative art at, what was it? At $30. Congratulations and thank you. Oh, 30 to Miss Glowy. All right, Ty. Okay, let's do This is, I think, well, no, we did have the Murano glass. So this is the second biggest, and I do mean size-wise biggest. Yeah, they are worth some cha-cha-ching. There are. The book goes from what I was seeing, the few that are on there, they're about 125 to 140. That's what I was seeing. So I think you got a great deal. Let's go ahead. Let's do our biggest, literally size-wise, piece of glass. I'm going to start this one. Ooh, okay. Oh. At $40. Guess what? We've got some more. Ooh, it's a heavier one. Oh, I left the ribbon on it. Gosh darn it. Sorry, you guys. I will leave the black ribbon on it if you would like to. Ooh, it is the Fostoria. It is part of their Royal Crown line. Okay, they were molded after English royalty crowns. This is in a very true yellow glass. There are no chips or cracks. Like I said, I left the black ribbon on there. But it's a massive compote. Well, I guess it's not massive, but it is a large piece. There were two different size candy dishes. I've had this in the covered candy dish. I've never been able to get the compote. I've only seen this size in the line once, and it was way too expensive to get for resale. So definitely was a pleasure to be able to pick this one up and bring it to you guys. Finally, KBEE is the first 40. Jana at 40. Pammy's in at 40. KBEE. Wait. KBEE, you actually are first at 40 from what I'm seeing. Jana Banana's at 43, 47, 48. Okay, we're caught up now. How about that? So it is a gorgeous piece of yellow glass. No chips, no cracks. Let's do a measurement. She's got some good weight on it, I will say that. From base to tip of crown point, we are at 8 1/4 inches tall. 8 1/4 inches tall. And at our widest, that's crown point to crown point, we are looking at 8 3/4 inches tall or wide. 8 3/4 inches wide. Okay. So it's definitely a statement piece. I will say that. When we found it, they had decorative balls in it. I think that was, what's today, Tuesday? It was yesterday's video that we found this in. Okay. So again, it is Fostoria Royal Crown. I forget whose crown this was molded after, but quite literally, this would be like human head size. But anyway, let me put on this. No. All right, Miss Suzanne's in it at 50, 51. Miss Sandra Garcia is in it at 65. You guys, thank you so much for your bids. KBEE is in it at 60. No chips, no cracks. It is a great statement piece. I will say that. Beautiful yellow. It's not like an ambery yellow. It's a sunny, bright yellow to it. Okay. So let's go ahead and start the countdown again, Fostoria. And here we go. No chips, no cracks, no damage. Alrighty. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Heavy is the head, Saturn. You're right. Oh my gosh. Maybe that's why I have so much neck pain. All righty, Miss Suzanne Sharp, whoop, is in at 70. Um, Joan, I got your just in case is 68. Jana Banana. Oh, there is our crown bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. KBEE, just in case is 75 came in after the bid end. I do appreciate it. But Miss Sandra Garcia came in with her bid of 75 right before that bid end. Pew pew, lady. You were getting a gorgeous piece of Fostoria at 75. Well done, and a congratulations, and thank you so much. I appreciate you. Miss Sandra, I'm going to get you written down here. Goodness, that's a big one. All right, set that down here. Let me coffee break. It's a little cold. It's Javalier. I do love a Javalier. Okay, what do we want to do? Let's do this. I'm interested to see what you guys think of this. I don't know who made it. I believe there was a vendor made it, so it is, it's a one of a kind piece. They pulled together a couple of different elements and made a really unusual but cute little display piece for you with a little hidden something something inside of it. I'm going to start it off at $15 if anybody is interested. Um, Now, they took this case is from 1962. Okay, so the case is from 1962 out of Hong Kong. Okay. Yeah, there's snow here. So we've got our 1962 case. And the case is a rosary case. And it says our family rosary. You see that up here at the top. But it does have a great Art Deco line to it. Very like what do you call it, Sears Tower look to it. So it is our family rosary, the family that prays together stays together. So then what they did was they took a little, and they do call these China head dolls, a little China head doll. They put on this little beaded necklace, and on the necklace there is a Blessed Mother, right? Uh, Isn't that adorable? But then, as I said, there's a little hidden treasure, and it's not the rosary though, but you take it off, and inside is a little book. And the little book is the miniature prayer book. Isn't that adorable? Miniature prayer book, and it is the miniature prayer book of Catholic devotions, printed in Belgium. I believe it was 1909, 1929. We have a copyright of the book of 1929. So you're getting an almost antique Catholic devotions miniature prayer book, which I think is worth the price alone, if you ask me. Now, it's kind of curled here a little bit. It's like that faux leather. It's got gold gilding here, but the pages are still in a really good condition. There's no rips or tears to it. So I just thought that that was really cool. But of course, that hidden little treasure, maybe you do have a rosary, you have some other little religious icons you can kind of tuck into the case. The case is an acrylic plastic, the little China head doll, and then again, the beaded necklace with the Mary medallion on it. I just thought it was really cute and unusual. I couldn't but help it. She looks like Wilma Flintstone. Okay, Saul, thanks. KBEE is in it at 26. Again, it's unusual. I just really enjoyed it. So you're going to get everything, right? Three pieces. Well, I mean, two, really. So again, it was made by the vendor. I loved it. I saw it. Betty Rubble. Yeah, I agree. Alrighty, guys. So KBEE is in it at 26. Still know how those faux leather plastic Belgian right? I bet. Let's go ahead and start the count. Oh, I'll give you a quick measurement, sure. So the case with the doll, she's measuring 4.5 inches tall. She's measuring 4.5 inches tall. Again, the Catholic devotions book is printed in April of 1929. The acrylic case is 1962. The beads do look vintage. I don't know about the medallion. And then the doll head, I think, is more of a contemporary piece, but I think it all pulls together quite nicely. So let's do the countdown. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. It was unusual, and I was like, yeah, I'm really enjoying, I will say this, bringing like those one of a kind, the artisan pieces, even if it's something that somebody just kind of crafted together, a little assemblage or vignette, if you will. Of course, Molly's stuff. Oh, I had the artisan studio glass pieces last week. That's a huge thrill to be able to bring those things to a live sale. Well, this is from 1929. The case is 1962. The head, I would say, is probably like an 80s piece. So. KBEE, but your just in case came in after the bid end. Thank you, Ruthie, for the cross bid end. KBEE had the high bid at 26. However, Miss Vicky Laurent came in with her just in case at 28. So, Vicky, congratulations and thank you. You're getting your one of a kind piece here at 27. I think it's super unusual. All right, got you written down there, lady. I like it. I like it a lot. Sure do. Okay, let's do this piece. This is really interesting. I'm gonna let it go. I love it. It's Bohemian Art Nouveau. I'm letting it go. Can't keep it all. Can't. I mean, I could, but I'd have to be working another job to be able to. Okay, we're gonna start this one off at, oops, 25. We have a silver plate with in an Art Nouveau style. I do, oh yeah, I do. There's a spider in it. I actually did not note that there was. Okay, so we have Roger Smith and Company. So we do have a silver plate mark. Roger Smith Company. Okay. Oh, I am so not paying attention to what's going on. All right. So Roger Smith Company, we have the silver plate marking on the interior. I know it's not reading the best. Nope. I no spider will be included. He's gone. So look at that gorgeous. Look at that. Almost kind of like a little cauldrony effect to it, right? Now they're like branches that have been, and look at the rope detailing. Let's see if we can get it. You see the rope detailing? And we have like our snowberries here on the side. I love it. One, keep in mind, is on the front, and on the reverse, it's on the front. So you do see them on both sides, but one is front facing. Well, they're both front facing, but then at the top, you have that rope detailing, that cording detailing again. So it very much looks like it's almost like a cauldron. We have a floral or leaf detail. It is obviously four-footed. Okay. There is some patina to it, but I like it. Okay. So you're going to get piece one, but then inside of it, you're going to get this Bristol or Bohemian. This is like a true Bristol blue. This is, of course, hand blown. Okay. But you're going to get the little itty bitty bud vase with the hand painted floral detailing on it. So again, super Bohemian. This is your front image, and you do have a less detailed image, same colors, same concept, just not as much detail to it. Okay, and then it fits all together as such. So you can have that simpler floral detail, you can have the more complex floral detail. You could have just some small dried florals in there to kind of set it off. All right, Miss Jana Bananas in at 30. I love the blue. Again, a Bristol blue. The paint on it is really good. Now, I will say up here around the rim, it does look like right here, there's a little bit of the gold paint left, whereas on the bottom, it's all there. It's fully present along the bottom, but up here on the top, we do have that gold pinstriping. I don't think that it is a marriage, actually, Chloe. I had seen this piece and I was like, is it a marriage? I don't actually think that it is. Now, you don't have to display the bud vase. You can pull the bud vase out. You could put, let's see, what do I have in here? You could put, if you wanted, oh, that one's too big. Shoot. I think this one might be too big too, you guys. Nope, this is perfect. You could, are you ready? If you have a paperweight, display a paperweight in there. Again, just different ideas or concepts. You could also, they do have, this would be a little bit harder to get, especially because of how small the bowl is on this one. You could get a very small a berry or fruit or a wedding basket to display in here. you could switch out the bud vase. So again, there's quite a bit that you could do with this piece, but this is how you would sell it, right? The paperweight I do think looked really cool. But again, I think that if you did leave the vase in it and just had some very small, even like if it was just baby's breath, I think just having baby's breath in here, maybe like a sprig or two of a small floral, I think would be beautiful with it though too. Maybe you find a small little jardiniere to put in here, and you could put an air plant, you could put a small potted plant in here, and you have the added bonus of the bud vase. So create your own marriage. I do think that this was originally intended. It is a perfect fit on that one. It could be happenstance, so I don't want to say with 100% certainty, but yeah. Alrighty, let's catch up here, Shelps Tway. I agree. It's very whimsical though. So 33 kbee. Mary Beth is in it at 35. KBEE is in it at 36. Mary Beth, thank you for being in. And let's go ahead and start the countdown measurement. Let's do it. Of course, we're going to go for the base. We're at 11 inches. 11 inches tall on that one. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Use your imagination. I did like the paperweight, though I do think that if you did get a small potted plant, that would go really cute in here though also. All right, there is Miss Ruth the B's bid and so we had KBEE with high bid at 36. However, Miss Jana Banana Nana had that just in case of 37. Ladies, thank you so much for your bids. Congratulations to Jana Banana Nana. You lady are getting your set here at $37. Let me write you down here. You got it. All right, boom. There's stuff I had written down. I don't even know where it's at. Oh, it's right here. Okay. All right. Let's do. Ooh, I love this next piece, y'all. Again, it's something I didn't want to let go, but I'm gonna let it go. We're gonna start them off at $35. It measures 9.5 inches tall, 9.5 inches tall. There are no chips, there's no cracks, there's no breaks. Now, I tried to use Google Image to get this kanji to come up. I could not, unfortunately, get it to work. Okay. So we do have a Japanese porcelain. Alrighty. So we do have, again, it's Japanese porcelain, really good condition. Are we ready? I love this piece. Are you ready? Are you just ready for it though? It is so like, and this is the interesting thing. It's Japanese, and you'll see the Japanese influence when we get closer. But if you look at it farther away, it's very Austrian Art Nouveau, specifically Gustav Klimt. Many of you, I think, are familiar with it. Like The Kiss is probably his most well-known painting, but that is what this reminds me of. Okay, of Austrian art, specifically Austrian Art Nouveau. There were different movements within the Art Nouveau movement. Um, Now, it is a little teapot. The lid is present. There are no chips or cracks on anything. I have the lid off just to be able to show you the bottom. So does that not look like a Gustav Klimt painting? You see, almost Monet. Also, I would argue you could almost art not Monet. Wait, no, Monet. Almost a Monet. Okay, that beautiful dark cobalt with that gold detailing on this. Don't you love the color? Now let's get close up, right? Super Art Nouveau, gorgeous handling on it. Again, that gorgeous cobalt with the white porcelain, a little bit of gold accents to it. So again, you're seeing really that Gustav Klimt influence here. These are actually floral detailings with the turquoise, the yellow. You're seeing the little, almost like a white sunflower or field flower there, the large gold, but then look here. It looks like we've got quite a few, what I'm assuming are maybe Buddhist monks. I could be wrong on that one. But again, you just have that insert right here. So there's where we're seeing our Japanese influence. But then looking at the piece in totality, you really begin to see, again, more of that Japanese influence. But the colors are so saturated. It is hand painted. Okay, the piece is hand painted. I just I can't with the colors on this, the display ability on this piece. And again, it's thank you. OTB 2 is in at 38. You could use this as a floral base. I would be hesitant to use it as a floral base simply because while it is fully glazed on the interior, again, sitting water can eventually over time seep in and begin to cause crazing, which may be reflected then in the hand painted surface. So I think for me, this would be a dry floral, a synthetic floral. Again, we do have the top. So again, you're seeing that that gorgeous, deep, almost like lead majolica blue, right? With that gorgeous gold hand painting. Again, beautiful floral detailing on there. I guess you could use it for tea if you would prefer. And again, the completed look, bam. It displays beautifully. I love it. It's unique. I've never seen this combination of paints or detailing to it. Did I give you a measurement? Sure didn't. Why would I do that? I don't know. So let's measure the piece. We're going to measure it from base to the top of our finial here. Yeah, I did do a measurement, didn't I? It is 9 3/4. 9 3/4 inches. No chips, no cracks. I love it. And we've got OTB Me 2 is in it at 38. You guys, thank you so much for the bids. And let's go ahead and start the countdown. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Love the fact the handle's not too overdone. KBEE is in it at 40. I know it's so high end reading. So OTB Me is in it at 44. All right, there's our sunflower bid end. So OTB Me was in it at 44. However, Miss Joan came in with her just in case at 50. So at 45, Miss Joan, DeGrow Ives, I apologize, DeGrow Ives, you are getting your gorgeous piece here at 45. I really feel like you got an excellent piece. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Ruthie. Miss Joan, let me get you written down. All righty. Okay, you got it. Let's set that down here. Alrighty, guys, just as a quick reminder, again, if you are a new buyer, if you are a new buyer or a buyer that hasn't been with me in a while, please make sure that you do send your contact information to the cult of vintage at yahoo.com. Again, you're just going to want to include your real name, your YouTube username if they're different, your full shipping address, most importantly, is of course that zip code. Remember to include the email address that you use for PayPal. And again, if you don't have PayPal, that is okay. Send the same email with the same information. Just indicate that you don't have PayPal, and I'll be able to send you a link that's going to let you check out as a guest. And you can use any credit card or debit card that you would like, and you don't have to sign up for the account. Okay. All right, remember, I'm going to try to get most of my invoicing done tonight. I can't commit to getting everything done tonight. I'm going to try, fingers crossed, we'll see how it goes. but do look for some additional invoicing tomorrow. If you do not have your invoice tomorrow by like 5 p.m., I don't have your contact information. Okay. So again, if you don't get that invoice by 5 p.m. tomorrow, I don't have your contact information. All righty. Let's do where were they at? Bear with me, guys. I know what I want to do next, but I just don't know where they are. Okay. We've got one heck of a choice here for you. Let me back that up. Nope, Michael. Oop. We're going to start the choice off at 15. You can choose one, you can choose two, you can choose three, you can choose all four, but high bidder will get first pick. You guys, these are the last of our Molly items today. Please keep in mind if you've enjoyed seeing the pumpkins, the jack-o'-lanterns, the miniature watercolors, or our next item, Molly's website is direct link down below in the description of the video. That way, if you wanted something, you missed out on it, maybe you were intrigued, but it just didn't speak to you, go to the website, check things out. I mean, you can order directly from Molly. Okay. So again, direct link is down below in the description. Choice one, we've got the ugly snowman. But again, these are all, of course, handmade, hand painted. They are signed. We've got him from 2022. I think these are all from 2022, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Each of these is from the 2022. We've got our first ugly snowman here. He's just not having the best of days. So he's kind of meh about life. He's got a little bit of melt back here on his booty. I loved the antiquing effect to them. So we've got him in his red hat. So again, that will be choice number one. Okay. Choice number two is another ugly snowman. He's got his cold nose and a whole bunch of X's, right? He had a little too much eggnog. And he's got his adorable little blue party hat on him. So we've got red stripe and blue hat. Okay, red stripe, blue hat, choice one, choice two. Choice number three, we've got another red party hat, but he is in polka dots. Okay. Hey guys, how are y'all doing out there? It's like the dead snowman, that's right. So choice number three is our red party hat with polka dots. Okay, so that was choice number three. And choice number four, last but definitely not least, we've got our party hat in black here. Oh my gosh, you guys, what's going on out there? He kind of matches, right? He matches. So again, all hand done, all hand sculpted, all hand painted. The adorable little snowmen. These are great for winter. They don't have a real Christmassy look to them, so that way you can kind of leave them out throughout your winter season. Thank you, ladies, for the bids. Again, you can choose blue hat, black hat. You can choose red stripe, and look at how good these all go together, right? Where's he going here? Red stripe. Thank you, Karen. Karen is going to be our official bid ender for this round since Ruthie B is in it to win it. Appreciate ya. Or you can do polka dot. So stripe, polka dot, blue, or black. You choose one, two, or all three. So Miss Ruth the B has got high bid at 18. And let's go ahead and start the countdown. Here we go. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Ooh, I believe Ruthie got your just in case of 25, lady. Miss Karen G, lady, thank you so much for doing that bid end. Do appreciate it. I know Ruthie definitely does. Ruthie, you didn't need your just in case at 18. You get first pick. You let me know what one or ones. Okay, Ruthie knew. Ruthie at 18, you're getting polka dot lady. Congratulations. Thank you. Now, Saturn at 15, you do have the opportunity to pick any of the three, one, two, or three, a combination of however you would like. But at 15, Saturn, you let me know. Ruthie B. So you could choose blue, black, or you could just call them red since there's only one red left up there. Do any of this interest you, Saturn? There's no obligation. Ooh, ooh. So after this, you guys, we have two, four, six. Ooh. I'm gonna have to go. That's okay. Saturn 1 and Polka Dot 2. I think, ladies, you were the only two in it. And yes, that is correct. Okay, so we're going to set these three guys to the side here, and we'll keep it moving. Let me set those down delicately. All right, we're going to go quick because I think I said 10. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. We have 9 items. All right, guys, thank you for hanging in there with me for so long. We've got some good glass and some more ephemera, so let's do it. We're going to start. Oh, I do have 10 items. All right, we're going to start our Viking amethyst piece off at just $20. Before you begin to bid on it, if of course anybody is interested, please keep in mind it is a Viking. It is in a gorgeous amethyst glass. I want to let you know, and I didn't notice it when I purchased it. The base is excellent condition. There is a chippers right here on the underside of the lid, right there. Do you see it? It's not sharp, but it is there. Okay, there we go. So it's not sharp, but it is there. I do want to let you know that it is there. Okay. Otherwise, you're not going to see it because it does fit, that little rim does fit inside of the candy dish. And it is in a honeycomb pattern with this adorable little ruffled base to it. So again, we've got that Viking amethyst. Not a lot was made in the Viking amethyst. Thank you, ladies, for the bids. KBEE is at 21. Miss Karen Lord is in it at 22. It is 9 inches in height. 9 inches in height. Gorgeous color. Goes great with brass and black. You might not think it, but I'm just saying if maybe you have some black glass or the black amethyst milk glass and just add a little touch of brass or however you want to combine them, I'm telling you, it's an amazing color combination. And again, this goes great with that green and gold also for a little bit more of a Mardi Gras color if you'd like. Alrighty, guys. So again, 9 inches. We do have a, where's it at? Right here, chip to the interior. It is not rough, but it is present. Lilac, tea berry, or amethyst, right? Um, tea berry. I'm going to go more tea berry. Yes. So Karen, 25, 26, 27, okay, 28 to KBEE. And let's go ahead and do the countdown. No recap. Right now, the only thing we have are 3 snowmen that are left. Yeah, thank you guys. So let's do it. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid add. Ooh, yes, Heidi, this would go great in your Halloween, the purple and black and green. Very witchy. I love that honeycomb, that optic effect to it, similar to a thumbprint, but a little bit more octagonal in its shape. There's our rainbow bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Now, Miss KBEE had high bid at 28. However, Miss Nancy Winslow came in with her just in case at 35. So, congratulations and thank you, Miss Nancy. That Viking amethyst honeycomb candy dish is coming to you, lady, at $29. Thank you. Get you written down. I'm starting to feel like I'm losing my voice, y'all. Can't lie. Set that down. All right, I'm just going to go down the list and we're going to just cross the things off. No particular order other than what has been left. All right, I've got a jewelry casket coming up next for you. A little bit of metal. We're going to start it off at $15 if anybody is interested. Now, this is not an antique jewelry casket. It's more of like a 60s or 70s when, you know, kind of like that Victorian, what is uh, Victorian revival was really big. So it does display absolutely beautiful. Now, I don't have a hallmark on this piece, okay, but it is very intricate in its sculpt, lots of floral and vine detailing to it. Of course, it goes around all four sides to the casket. And then on the top, we have an enameled effect with that beautiful pink, a little bit of rub to the pink paint, but I really like that. You know, on the interior, whoa, opening it backwards, sorry guys. On the interior, we do have that red velvet, if you will. Okay. So again, leads me to believe it's more of a contemporary piece, though I will say the color is nice and vibrant. There's no rips or tears to it, right? So I love it. It's obviously very feminine. It's a smaller piece. It's a great little add-on, great little kind of visual appeal or different interest. Maybe if you have a lot of glass, again, put it on the vanity. Love that shell detailing right here on the sides. Super Art Nouveau. Love all the floral detailing to it. Displays beautifully, I will say that. This would go great with your cranberry glass. Mm, yeah, I think you could put this with your amethyst also. Sure could. It would make an adorable little Valentine's Day gift. Give you a quick measurement. If we don't have any interest on it, that's cool. We'll move on. We're at about 2 1/4 inches tall, and our length is 4 inches. So 2 1/4 tall, 4 inches wide. Again, it's vintage, it's not antique. Vintage, not antique. Miss Joan, I got you in it at 15. I just love all of the sculptural detailing on it. Alrighty, so Miss Joan, 15. Let's do your countdown, lady. Here we go. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Oh, with the pearls hanging out. Heidi's getting fancy, schmancy, lady. Ooh. Bam. There's our diamond ring bid end. Thank you so much, Miss Ruth the Bee. Do appreciate ya. 15 to Miss Joan. Let me get you written down. Thank you so much. All right. I'm probably out of frame. There we go, Joan. Mm-mm-mm. Uh-oh, I was getting hungry. Heidi's grandma was a fancy girl. Okay. All right. Oh, let's do Fenton. Okay, so we've got a nice little antique piece here. It is, guess what? Another piece of Fenton, and we're going to start it all off at, or just it, we're going to start it off at 16. It's only one piece, not all. We've got a beautiful clear glass Fenton opalescent optic effect, 7.5 inches tall, and it is the striped optic. Okay, we do have a fluted, ruffled bud vase. Okay, now when I had originally picked up the piece, it does look like there is some calcification. I don't have my bottle brush. I do think it would be removable. It's not overly calcified in there. There are no chips, there are no cracks. thankfully. But it is an antique piece of Fenton. It is that gorgeous striped opalescent, creating an optic pattern, optic effect to it. Y'all know I love a clear glass with that opalescent. I think it is, again, keyword, is very ethereal. It's very delicate. It is very light. So AC is in it at 20. I got you. Thank you so much. Suzanne is in it at 21. And again, whether you choose to put florals in here or not is entirely up to you. I think it displays beautifully. I know that there's not a lot of this striped. Ooh, that's kind of trippy down here at the bottom. I won't do that to you. But it's just an unusual piece. I've not seen a lot of this striped, and it is very uniform, might I add. See that? It's great. No chips, no cracks, 100% a year-round piece, but great for the winter decor. Give you kind of that icy feel to it. So Nancy's in it at 24. AC is the first 25. KBEE, Steel, I see you both at 25. KBEE decided to come in at 26. 30, 31, 32. All right, guys, thank you so much for the bids. And let's go ahead and start your countdown. Again, no chips, no cracks. And I said 7.5, didn't I? 7.5 inches. Here we go. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid and. Oh, AC Fenton's in it at 35. KBEE's at 36. Fenton's at 40. Joan, I got you just in case at 38. AC's holding it at 40 though. And KBE was also at a 4. There is our unicorn bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. So KBE had that just in case of 40. However, AC Fenton had that bid of 40. AC, congratulations. Thank you, of course, to everyone. But a congratulations, AC Fenton. You are getting your piece at $40. Thank you so much. All right, let's set that there. Woo, woo. That one was listed at the bottom of the page. Some pen strokes are going a little everywhere. All right, what do we have? Oh, we've got a starfish, is what it says. It's a starfish. It's an art glass starfish. Gosh darn it, we're sticking with that. We're going to start it off at $15 if, of course, anybody is interested. Again, talking about something that's a little avant-garde, a little ethereal, if you will, 8.5 inches long. We are at 8.5 inches long, and we are at approximately 2.5 inches tall. 2.5 inches tall, 8.5 inches long. We have this, look at that. It totally reads like a starfish, right? Or a face hugger out of Aliens. I don't know, up to you. So very delicate. I love the free form effect to it, though I do think it is the most reminiscent of a starfish. Okay. Beautiful pink throughout. Again, you've got the clear glass with the pink on the interior. KBEE got you in it at 15. There are no chips. There are no cracks to it. It does have a sanded bottom. I will draw your attention, like right here. I don't know if it was chipped or if it wasn't sanded. I'm having a feeling it wasn't sanded right here. It's not really coming through. It's almost like there's a little bit. Let's see if I can get it to show up. There's a little bit of an angle down on this side. Now, when I set it flat on a surface, it does not wobble whatsoever, but I do want to let you know there's like a little bit of an angle down here with an unpolished, unsanded piece to it. Okay. So Suzanne S is in at 16, 2.5 tall, 8.5 inches long, point to point. I just love it. How beautiful would this be in a bathroom, right? Put your rings in there. Maybe you have some decorative soaps, if anybody does decorative soaps anymore. I don't know. Or just put it on a vanity. Again, if you've got, this is not the best example. Oh, wait, where's the other one? Oh, yeah. Well, it's not the best example, but if you do have some jewelry, You can kind of pop those pieces in there, put a little flower frog, a little metal flower frog in there, kind of display it as such. Maybe you put the flower frog in there and you've got some antique postcards. Maybe you got the Valentines and you put the flower frog in there with the postcard in there, just a kind of little elevated um, display. All right, Suzanne's in it at 16. It's an octopus, says Trina. I agree. I can see that also. So let's go ahead and do your countdown. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Vicky, appreciate you. Oops, appreciate you. It's a race, you guys. The battery is down to 15%. Oh my goodness. Mary Beth, I got you in it at 20. Thank you all so much for your bids. Ruthie's saying octopus with her octopus bid end. Thank you, Ruthie. KBEE, your just in case came in right after the bid end. So at $20, a congratulations and thank you to Miss Mary Beth. It is yours, lady. Thank you, everyone, for the bids, of course. Mary Beth, I got you written down. Moving right along, I've got another paperweight here for you guys. We're going to start this one off at 15. I'm really digging this paperweight. It's an unusual shape. Are we going to call it teardrop? Are we going to call it eggy? A little bit of both. It is 5 inches tall. There are no condition issues, no chips, no cracks to it. I did not dig all the way. Okay. So beautiful cased bottom. Look at that. Ready? Oh, I love that one. It's clear glass with the white swirl. I just love that effect to it. Unusual shape. It's almost like it's wind trapped inside of liquid, don't you think? I don't know. It's like it's a blue cloudy sky. You look up at the clouds. It is whatever it is that you see inside of there. So great effect. No chips, no cracks. I love the size of it. So if maybe you have like more traditional paperweights, like the globes, the round ones, putting one of these in there just kind of breaks it up and gives you a little bit more of a visual interest to it. So do you see smoke? Do you see wind? Do you see water? Is it clouds? It's a tornado drop. This is what Heidi sees. So again, great effect to it, regardless of the angle that you're looking at it. We've no chips, no cracks, some good solid weight to it will most certainly hold down your papers. I think I said 5.5, if I'm not mistaken. 5.5 inches tall. Oh yeah, there you go. You have a representation. So we've got the Emerald City next to the tornado. It's full Wizard of Oz vibes, right? Full Wizard of Oz vibes. All right. And I don't have a signature on this one. Okay. So at 5.5 inches tall, Miss Jones, and oh no, S. Jorgensen is the first 15 that I see. Joan, I'm also seeing you at 15. Um, Jorgensen, you don't, if you want to, you can, but you don't have to put in the like the cents. So you can just throw in the number and I gotcha. But it's up to you if you want to do it. So Kim's is in it at 16. No chips, no cracks, 5.5 inches tall, art glass paperweight. Let's go ahead and start the countdown for you. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Bloop, bloop. Swirly tornado. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Oh, the never-ending story. Oh, it's our tornado bid end. I agree. It could. You know what? You're right. It is from the never-ending story. I'm seeing it. It most certainly is. It's the Ivory Tower. All right, so there's the bid end. Thank you, Ruthie. Kim's, you had high bid at 16. However, Joan came in with her just in case of 20. So at 17, Miss Joan, lady, congratulations and a huge thank you again. Lady, you're getting your tornado ivory tower paperweight at 17. Get you written down here again. All right, what is this? I have something called, okay, I know what it is. I was like, what? What is this next thingamajiggy? All right, we're going to start the next one off, you guys, at $15. If, of course, anybody is interested. Now, I think that these are really interesting, historically speaking, but if you do have a Viewmaster, one of the antique Viewmasters, definitely check these ones out because I thought that the subject matter was really different. Now, these are all from the Keystone Viewing Company, made in US of A. They are from Meadville, Pennsylvania, New York, and Portland, Oregon, London, England, Sydney, Australia. I don't have a date on the. Oh wait, no, I don't have a date on these. But you are getting a lot of 6 of the Keystone Viewmaster cards. Okay, these are like, and you're seeing they're super glossy, so they're like photo print quality. These are the curved ones to help you with the 3D effect. They do have some flat ones, but that's not for today's sale, right? So again, we've got this one is the, I could read it from the back. It is the Sioux Indians in full feather out of Nebraska. Okay. A lot of these are Native American. So you're getting one, they're all black and white. Number two is an Indian maiden and two braves out of Minnesota. Okay. And again, you would put these in your ViewMaster and it would make the image appear that it was in 3D, if you will. This one, this is one stage of cotton manufacture, preparatory to spinning. It's creepy, is what it looks like. It looks like a death trap. So again, it is a cotton manufacturing company, is what you're seeing in here. So that is 3. Number 4 is an Indian mother and her child in Michigan. So again, you're getting 2 sides to create that 3D effect. I don't know. They do kind of appear to be actual native folk instead of people dressed up. Here we've got cowboys, bronco corral, and camps out of Montana. Oh yeah, Montana, not Montana. He's all dressed up for a bronco, right? And last but not least, we've got pioneers in northern Quebec, Roberval, Quebec, Providence. So she's in there doing the laundry in the old wooden bucket. Yes, she is. So again, you're getting all 6 of the Viewmaster images. They're in really good antique condition. So if you, again, have your Viewmaster, these are great. Okay. Really collectible, great subject matter, a lot of Midwestern, Native American that we're seeing. But if we don't have any interest, that's totally fine. We're going to go ahead and set those to the side. I have a feeling I know where these may go live, and we'll keep it moving. All right. Let's see. We're down to our last, let me make sure. Oh, down to our last 4 items. Let's go ahead and let's bust out a little. Nope, I didn't. I said we were gonna circle paper. Oh, we have another paperweight. I have no idea. I abbreviate things on the list. We're gonna start it off at 18. Boom. Anybody is interested? This is an excellent. This is a higher end paperweight. I have a feeling I don't know who made it, but we have a beautiful smooth bottom to it, no chips, no cracks to it. I love the frit that they used. The frit is like small glass chunks in here. It's not actual sand, but look at the colors. Look at that. Do you guys see that bubble? Ooh, look at that. That is so good. Stop. I love this one. Isn't that beautiful? I love that bubble with the other bubble come and look, that bubble goes all the way down into the frit. You have that multicolored frit in there, the green, the yellow, black, we've got red, we've got an indigo. I just love this one. I thought it was really cool. So again, just really unusual subject matter there. I think it's reading, yep, reading pretty good there. Don't you love? I just think it's so cool. Got a great effect to it. It does not glow, Taylor. No, no. See, I did that again. I said it like I. Mm, I don't know what I did with my flashlight. Oh, right in front of me. Taylor, no glow on that, right? But it is beautiful nonetheless. All right, we've got KBEE is in it at 23. Again, I don't have a signature on it, but it is a fully sanded and polished bottom, so nice and smooth, and just a great effect to it with some fun colors. I love, look at that ring. There's for your top view. Isn't that fun? Alrighty, let's go ahead, you guys, and start your countdown. Here we go. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Ooh, trippy. All right, KBEE. Oh, Joan got you just in case of 30. There is our bubble bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Appreciate you, lady. So Oaklasum came in with a bid of 26. Joan had that just in case of 40. However, Miss Taylor came in with her just in case of 42. So at 31, Taylor, congratulations, lady, and thank you much. You're getting your, what did I call it? Circle. Hence circle. Your circle paperweight at, what is that? 31. Thank you so much, Taylor. All righty. So we got those done, those done. We got the enamel flowers done. What are we going to do next? All right, we've got some more Valentines here for you guys, and we got a really interesting and unique die cut. This is a four-piece set, and I'm going to start all four pieces. There's no choice. You're going to get everything. We're going to start it off at $12, okay? Let me get these out of the plastic bag for you. Boom, starting at 12, all of it. So the first up, we've got a gift of love. We've got our tiny little heart here. She's a sweet little lady. What is it? I don't know what she's doing there. She's very Alice in Wonderland, but she's got a little red kerchief. Now, I do want to point out that there is some no bonus pieces today. Michael's got enough to ship. Um, no, I don't have any bonus pieces today. Sorry, guys. So we do have our little heart here. It is a gift of love. Please note that it was ripped. You can kind of see it on the front, but it's been repaired by some vintage fabric. I gotta. Okay, you might not be able to hear me as well, but I was down to 4%. Sorry, guys. So hopefully we can close out the rest of the sale with this. Next piece up is you're going to get this one. It says, "Take my heart, O Father." Again, another religious kind of Valentine here. "For out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh." Matthew chapter 12, verse 34. So you're going to get those two pieces. We're going to elevate it. Don't you worry. We are going to elevate it. We're going to elevate it with our Hey Vita, how are you doing? You can see here just fine. Hopefully we keep it going that way. You're also going to get from February 12th, 1910, you're going to get this absolutely adorable little Valentine postcard. I think these three pieces display beautifully together. There is a to as well as a postmark, but there is no inscription that you're seeing over here, okay? You can almost hear me better, says Jargonson. So all three pieces plus, and this is the really good one, you're going to get this really unusual die cut. Look at, it's the cat's drinking tea. Now there was a fold, it's not a tear that you're seeing right here. Wasn't torn, but it was folded. So fully embossed, and you're getting the cats drinking the tea. So all four of the antique ephemera pieces, I think they display wonderfully together. This one would be perfect in your metal flower frog to kind of prop it up. I mean, this and this are the Cupid postcards are the stars of the show. I love that pieces. Ooh, am I still there? Hopefully, my screen just freaked out a little bit. So, okay, I'm still there. So if nobody is interested, I'm going to set these guys to the side and we're going to keep it moving. We're down to our last two items. Oh, Saturn Girls in it at 12. Saturn, I'm going to do your countdown. Here we go. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. I'm sorry, I got to get kind of rushy because I just plugged the phone in, but it's still draining the battery. So I don't want to just like be like pieces out because then what happens is I have to close the thing on StreamYard and this thing will just run with a black screen until I can get the phone turned back on to exit. Thank you for the heart bid and ooh, Miss Sally B pew pew lady came in with that bid of 13. So Miss Sally B is gonna get it. Saturn, thank you so much. Do appreciate it. Alrighty, guys. All right, we're down to our last two items, and what's it gonna? Ooh, we saved a little controversy here at the end, you guys. Yeah, we did. We did. Okay, this is a really good book. We're gonna start on. I'm starting it off at $15. Now, before you bid, I want to show you the interior. So we've got this is from okay, it is at the, okay, whatever. This was awarded to Nettie Mae Gorley for excellent work in drawing from the School of Industrial Arts out of Trenton, New Jersey. She was enrolled there from 1915 to 1916. So a little bit of provenance to it. Now, this is what I wanted to show you. The binding is shaken. Okay, the binding is shaken. So that is separation though the pages are all still present. There's something that just fell out of it that's not okay. So I do want to make sure that you're aware. You see, still attached, but there is shaking. Okay, it is the drawing book, The Human Figure. I'm not by Vanderpool. Okay, hey Brian, how you doing? Sweet peas, how y'all doing out there? All right. So we know that the book was awarded in 1915. This is the sixth edition with a copyright of 1915. Okay. It is quite literally a study of the human figure in an artisan kind of way. I will tell you that there's nothing to, because they did not allow, there's no genitalia in this book. Okay. You're seeing eyes, you're seeing noses. Okay, it quite literally is a study of the human figure through drawing. And again, this would be pencil, okay, that you're seeing. Again, the human skeleton, the movement of the body. There's nothing vulgar. in here, in my opinion. I think everything is done tastefully. Yeah, there's a little booty. We all have one. I mean, hello. We've got the nape of the neck and chins and jaw lines. So again, I just thought it was a really unusual book and subject matter. So I wanted to pick it up. We've got hands, big fingers, legs, the movement of the leg. We got some feetsies and toesies in there, full study, but again, it's not overly detailed for anybody that's like a little, ooh, I mean, whoa. We all have the bodies. There's some booty shots in there, but again, why not? Yeah, the bathing suit area. Oops, that was almost full breast display, but I don't know. I just thought it was really cool. Again, 1915. It is the sixth edition. It was just cool. I do like the nameplate in there. Again, it was awarded as a prize to Miss Nettie May, 1915, 1916. But again, the book is from 1950. Oops, wrong page. From 19. Oh my Lord. There it is. From 1915, but again, sixth edition. Okay. Alrighty, guys. Well, if we don't have any interest in the human figure, Saturn's in it at 15. Countdown. I'm going a quick countdown for you. I'm holding steady at 4% battery life. 10-second countdown for you, Saturn. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Our last item, you guys, is going to be an ephemera item. It's going to be a Halloween ephemera item. There is our attention bid end. Saturn, congratulations and thank you, lady. You are getting the book here at $15. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, lady. All right, our last bit, our last item of the sale is some Halloween ephemera. I'm going to start it off at just $8 if anybody, of course, is interested. You can use it to display, to decorate, or you can craft with it, entirely up to you. There was no identifying manufacturer mark on it, but it is this vintage Halloween. It's a paper garland with the jack-o'-lanterns and the black cats. Okay. I don't, again, have a manufacturer on it, but look at that. And it's long too, y'all. So whether you wanted to cut it up, whether you wanted to decorate with it, you can scrapbook, junk journal with it, display it as an actual garland. I just wouldn't have the heart to kind of split it up. I would keep it as such and display it. You can fold it up and kind of, oops, flower frog it like you would with like your postcards. But again, it's a repetition of the black cat. Oh, I'm pulling it the wrong way. So the black cat with the jack-o'-lantern. I love it. I think it's super cute. It's over 6 feet long when completely unfolded. KBEE, I got you in it at 8. Nettie's in it at 10. Ladies, thank you so much again. Over 6 feet. I will say, okay, this is the only condition issue. It was one of them. There looks like there was a piece of tape, and that literally only happened on one, okay, on one side. So KBEE is in it at 11, and let's go ahead, you guys, and start the countdown. Again, it is a paper garland over 6 feet long, black cat, jack-o'-lantern. Where was it? And again, you know what? No, it did pull the paper. It did pull the paper, and that's only on one. So let's do the countdown. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Meow, 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 meow. Nettie's in it at 15. Get it, Nettie. Ladies, thank you for your bids. KBEE got just in case of 14. Oh, there's our kitty bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Thank you, ladies, for your bids. Do appreciate it. Congratulations and thank you, Nettie. You are getting your Halloween garland at $15. We made it. That's a lot of items. I want to thank you guys so much for sticking in there with me. Really do appreciate it. Ruthie B, a huge round of applause for Ruthie for being a killer bid ender. Karen G, thank you so much for helping out Ruthie was getting in on the game. Karen, I really do appreciate, of course, your help. Thank you, KB. I want to thank everybody for attending again. Of course, I appreciate the purchases. It is a small business. It's how I pay my bills. But for being here, being in the chat, for subscribing, for leaving comments, for thumbing up, nothing is ever too little. Don't think that it is. It all adds up in my ability to be up here on screen doing this. It is a huge pleasure, a tremendous honor. Um, Thank you guys so very much. I really, truly do appreciate it. Please know that I am going to be working diligently on your packing and your invoicing. As I said, I may have to go into tomorrow morning, afternoon to get everything done. Please make sure that you do send out your contact information if you are a new buyer or a buyer that hasn't been with me in a while, or if you changed your YouTube username. I don't know that without you sending me that contact information. The sooner the better. Like, honestly, do it right now if you haven't done it already. And that way I can get your vintage out to you ASAP. Please remember, I do ask for payment within 72 hours of the invoice being sent. I know that life happens. It happens to us all. If there is ever an issue or a problem that you are having with not being able to pay your invoice, is all you have to do is reach out to me and say, hey, you know what? Something came up. I'm going to pay for it. Just my payment will be X, Y, and Z date. You don't have to go into detail. You don't have to. But just let me know that, hey, life came up and I'm going to be able to pay it this day. That's all it takes. You don't have to do anything else. Again, Ruthie, thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. You guys, thank you for purchasing Molly's items today. Please remember, in the description is Molly's website. You will be able to order items directly from her. So if you did see like the snowmen, the pumpkins, the miniature watercolor paintings, they are going to be available directly from Molly. She is a small business. All of your support definitely will be felt and appreciated there. Um, I think that's it. Don't forget, tonight at 7:30 p.m., Ariana, the Withering Cottage, is going to be having her YouTube live sale. Please make sure to go over there, check it out, give her a thumbs up, view, and of course, she's a small business too. Those purchases, those bids, they do help. You guys, it's been great. I hope that you all have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much. And next Tuesday. Remember, no Wednesday sale tomorrow. Everything was done today. And next Tuesday, we will be back on Thrifter Junker Vintage Hunter. Misty and I will return with our weekly Tuesday sale. Excited to see you guys there. And y'all have a great night, and I will see you soon. Bye, guys.